Hello people of Earth, it's your pal the Orbital Outcast, Rad Gnarly, coming your way with another low-key broadcast. Tonight is Thursday night. You know what that means. You sit there and thump your Bible and say your prayers and it didn't get you anywhere. You talk about Psalms, talk about John 3:16. GWA 3:16 says, I just whipped your ass in Fire Pro Wrestling World. But first I'd like to say hello to everyone in chat or checking us out on VOD. No matter where or when you happen to be in this great big old world of ours, happy to have you with us and hope the day finds you well. Alright, I am excited. Let's get down to that boardroom and see what's going on in the GWA. Oh, I haven't even loaded us up here. Oh boy, oh boy. Go ahead and Fire Promoter. I was wondering why the music sounded different in my phones. It's because it wasn't the Fire Promoter jingle from our normal menu here. Oh, I'm also going to turn up my monitor so I can't hear anything, and I'm going to need to hear every grunt and groan. Human resources. Oh, not yet, not yet, not yet. Hang on, hang on. Management. I know we've been our training center, but let's think upgrades. We're starting a new year. Let's start off on the right foot. Let's upgrade the rec room. There you go, everybody. Easier to scout wrestlers. Maybe that was the problem all along. The first few trips, I had no active scouts out there. Or at least, perhaps they didn't appreciate the quality of their facilities at the time. You know what? I think you're ready for a level 4 grappling dummy squad. Here you go, everybody. Enjoy. Yeah. Beat the tar out of it. That's how much we love you. Gonna upgrade the clinic. I'm gonna go for anything under 50 grand. Let's do it. Let's invest back into our peeps. Some of the stuff's pretty maxed out. That's pretty good. You know what? One upgrade to the grappling dummy just wasn't enough. Now look at us. Grappling dummy at level 5. Wow. What a wild ride it's been. Alright. Merchandise we're not going to worry about yet. Contracts, we just got new ones. Oh, I can't wait to see what our mat looks like now. We're going to have a new main sponsor, so our turnbuckles and our apron and our very canvas is going to look different. That's going to be exciting. Okay, human resources. We did find somebody. I'm going to send Mr. Question. This one seems to speak our language in terms of what we're looking for stylistically and stuff, so I'm going to send you on another 6-month excursion because it didn't take you that long last time. I know I don't get a refund, but whatever. We're rolling in it by now. Make you an offer you cannot refuse. Get your butt back out there and find me somebody that I may or may not end up signing. Alright, but we can definitely increase our roster size. So let's once again dip into this free agent pool. Let's start in North America first. I just sorted it to alphabetize everyone regardless of promotion, so we're just going to sort of... Actually, you know what? They're already sort of alphabetized, and you can tell what promotion they come from. So here's the beginning of the WWE sort of cast-off chunk that we can go through. I'm open to anybody joining our league, but I'm looking for specifically a junior heavyweight to round out. You know what? I'm going to get... I'm going to try Cedric Alexander again. I scouted them before, but they weren't too interested in us. But now we're packing 40,000 seat arenas on the reg. So let's give that a... Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Cedric. Cedric, you gotta get on board with the GWA, buddy. I'm gonna give you one more shot. Oh. Oh no, I may have erased some other changes I made. All those upgrades. This is why I'm normally so horribly anal about saving. And the one time I didn't, look at it coming back to bite me. Look at this, our pathetic... Oh wait, maybe I did. Nope. Now it comes that my short-term memory has come back to bite me in the keister. Oh well. Alright, Cedric. As I said, buddy, we're taking out to, not the fancy dinners, but you didn't request to go somewhere like too great, so, you know, we're setting up a fairly, you know, respectable steak dinner. And you know what? Because we have the cash, I'm just going to throw 10 grand at you as a signing bonus right away. That is like, honestly, almost a year's salary that you can just come on over, get yourself set up. Not really, because we're still paying you peanuts. But how's that? Does that make you feel better? You've got to be kidding me! Cedric Alexander! All right, buddy. Wow, that's wild to me. And yes, this is sort of... I guess technically cheating, but it's a game. And as I keep saying, you wouldn't only talk to somebody once in a contract negotiation in a month's span. It's not like they would he would shred our email chain immediately or something like that. We're taking him out to dinners here and stuff. This is a respectable... Did the scouting? Ah, the scouting didn't stick though. Haha. Good thing I double checked that. Mr. Sakota, get thee out there and find us some... Wait a minute. Why didn't you do it? What did I do wrong? How is this going so horribly? Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta make you the offer first. Because technically I can send out more than one scout a month, so that allows me the option. Moving on. We are definitely not throwing any more contract offers your way. That's honestly disappointing. Let me take a consolation sip of water. Also because I'm doing my darndest not to cough. One moment. If you'll excuse me, I'm going to lose that battle. So this is sort of the end of the WWE portion, and now we're in the, I guess, NXT portion? No, Alex Zane, Abaddon. This might be NXT and then ECW, or ECW, AEW? Yeah, for sure. Okay, so the problem is trying to find somebody that sort of fits the mold or doesn't fit the mold in a spectacular way that then reverses it into them fitting the mold once more. As a junior addition to a stable that includes Daniel Bryan, Walter, and Daichi Hashimoto. So this could be literally anyone. I'm sort of looking for somebody to come forward here. Bring themselves to the forefront, as it were. Now we're into the NXT area. Okay. So that was AEW before. They would have been positioned between them. Fair enough. Now we're in what appears to be... Oh, here's a Ring of Honor. Unknown. Who knows? Who knows about Moses? Ryan Nova. He looks quite pale and ginger. Not saying that that's good or bad. My first impression is, yep, that's that guy. Don't know much else about them. Okay, these must be cast-offs or something now. What could they have possibly been affiliated with? Chris Bay? Ooh, that's interesting. That's interesting too. Yeah, let's go for this. I don't mind putting them in there with Daniel Bryan and stuff. Hell, add a little more to your game. I mean, again, I think we're horribly underpaying most of these athletes, but... You gotta be kidding me, guys! Who doesn't want to work for me? Again, 40,000 people every month, packed to the rafters, having a great time. We haven't put on a disappointing show yet, although we did lose a moral victory to the NWA. And like a literal on pay-per-view victory was taken from us. We were obliterated 4-1 in a 5-match competition. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point I'm trying to make is, save after I do the scouting thing. You ding-dong. Alright. Let's make that offer one final time. Marty, at least you accept our offer. And then save. There we go. Now we can get back to contract negotiations. You know what? I'm going to scout talent that's already signed. I'm in a mood to be a dingus now. No. Let's see. Are they tag champs? Big Swole and Adam Page? What a formidable combination that must be. Wow. Good choice. Okay, who else? Who's unhappy? Yeah, they couldn't possibly be unhappy. They're champions. I mean, that still does happen. Alright. There's another title holder. Oh. I'm assuming Kenny has their main belt. Man, he is in rough shape neck-wise. What if I stole Jungle Boy? Oh no, his trust is S. He loves it there. That's too bad. His friend Luchasaurus joined us. We've already stolen somebody from AEW too. Might be gauche to do it again. Oh, Brian Kendrick, if you were like 5 or 6 years younger. Ooh. Trust D? Oh, this is going to be wild. Hey, we're just going to have a quick lunch here with Johnny Gargano real quick. And we're going to offer him 10 grand. Ah! We have stolen Johnny Gargano from NXT. And guess what? We're about to challenge NXT to a promotional battle. Guess what happens when Johnny Gargano comes out for the GWA side during that, should they accept our challenge? Though I have it noted here that they initiated the challenge at the end of our last event, so as far as I know, they're going to say yes when we ask them to dance. And we stole one of their dance partners, Johnny Gargano. Welcome to both the GWA and Dragon Dojo. Oh, that's going to be dope. Alright, as part of our main face faction. Holy Moses. I mean, they're pricey, but we can start affording this now, and I understand that some of our earlier signed talent is probably going to want to renegotiate contracts on a fairly regular basis now, but that's fine. It seems to be a get what you can kind of thing, and then I don't have any problem boosting previous salaries, but I'm not going to do it without you coming to me. As underhanded as that might be, that's just the way I'm going to play this. Okay, now, I know I downloaded a few of Gargano's actual moves that were custom made. I hope I applied as many of them as I downloaded to the actual edit. But I'm actually excited. I'm not personally a fan in real life of Gargano, but excited to have him for the match quality he can bring to a video game, because kind of his believability is what, or lack thereof, in my opinion, makes me not a fan. And him being in a video game like this is ideal for his style, in my opinion. So NXT wanted to start some static with us earlier. According to my notes. What? You asked us before. Hang on. Alright. Maybe it just means that they're showing some interest in us. I know I saved after we got Gianni. Oh, you know what I should do? Hadn't done? Must do? Let's transfer him into his brand new stable. You have an affiliation, my friend. Welcome to the Dragon Dojo. Yes. Yes. I'm fairly certain the Gargano escape, if nothing else, is customized. And I know I have maybe a couple slingshot variations? I don't know. Point being, I wanted to use them on your own former promotion. But I can understand how you would now be salty and no longer want to work with us. We did just steal one of your marquee talent. But there was another promotion that whooped our butts last time. I was determined to do a promotional battle in the first show of the cast here, so... We've fought you before! How about a rematch, NWA? Here we go! Alright, time to book ourselves an event. First off... Ugh... I mean... I kind of do and I kind of don't want to, but let's do it. Come on, Earl. Alright, these are... Oh, hang on. First and foremost, let me not forget to do this. Oh good, I can customize everything. Okay, first off, critical's off. I don't want anybody getting hurt in this promotional battle. Okay? So that means the injury chance will be fairly low, though that also means people might be wrestling themselves to a more exhaustive state because the match would have been ended and maybe 5 or 10 extra minutes happen. But that, I think, is preferable to, like, straight up breaking somebody's neck. So DQ count is absolutely on. Rope breaks on. I mean, if there were tag matches, I'm just going to set everything. If there were tag matches, they wouldn't be Tornado, but we would have cut play for sure. Outside count, that just means outside count. So yes, Lumberjack, this is what would keep them in the ring. Lumberjack, if you put that on, as soon as they leave the ring, they run right back into the ring type of deal. Or roll right back in, so you can't perform any outside maneuvers or anything like that. And as you know, the GWA is all about no man's land outside the ring. So I'm going to leave this one at 100% speed because for the first 2 matches of this one for sure, I am going to play against whomever from the NWA they send to at least give us a 2-0 advantage, and then I'm going to let the last 3 happen. Because we got thwomped last time, and if I can at least give us a nice start, and then we'll just build from there. And we'll let our talent speak for itself, so to say. So what I want to do first and foremost is configure the rest of these matches to make sure I don't have to worry about it, just to make sure it's done. Rope breaks on. Like I said, the first 2 I'm going to be in charge of. I will set the, I'll have to set the CPU level after I've decided to take part in the match, so I'll do those ones. I'll just tweak that again after. I don't need elimination, I don't need... I mean, I'll put cut play on. It doesn't matter because none of these are going to be tag matches, but this might mean that I don't have to worry about it later when it resorts back to a normal event schedule. Because if you'll notice here, we're getting another crack at the NWA Heavyweight Championship. I definitely do not want to grant Rey Mysterio a rematch against James Storm because he got his clock cleaned. So we're going to put like one of our biggest and baddest here. I'm going to take a look at the roster after and find that out. Alright, I keep getting distracted by how excited I am. We're going to be taking it to the NWA one more time. I apologize now, the commentary is going to be a little bit biased towards our hometown boys and girls. No criticals. Cut play on. DQ on. Rope breaks. Rope breaks. Rope breaks. Did I do the other one, rope breaks? See, this is what I'm trying to do all this. Okay, rope, cut play, DQ. Okay, those are the things I need on. You there. 125, because you're going to be CPU. I need rope. I need cut play, just cuz. And DQ. I need critical to go away for now, because I don't want anyone... Nobody dies on my watch. Over the top rope would be hilarious, because that's literally throw your opponent over the top rope and win. So I would do that. That would be like the cheesiest way to steal titles in this game, is invite some talent in, and then just launch them over the rope as soon as the match starts and win. Rope breaks, yes. Cut play, yes, even though we're not doing tag matches. Don't question it. Just let it happen. Okay, that's all good. Okay, now I can start setting up for our first trick. Welcome to the GWA. Johnny Gargano, how you feeling? Good condition? Ooh, look at that attack and defense. Here we go. Oh, nice. All your fun cosplay gear. Alright, I can't... Oh, that one may be Spider-Man, I think. This one... Guardians of the Galaxy, maybe? I'm not quite sure of that one. This one's definitely Iron Man, and this one's definitely Wolverine. Let's do the original Wolverine here. Okay, so I'm going to be Johnny Gargano there, which means... CPU level. Ooh, I mean... I'm going to go 8. I think I'm going to have problems beating them at level 8. To be honest, because it's so infrequent that I personally get involved. And I don't know who they're going to send after me either. Could be some monster. Not that I know the NWA has any monsters. Let's go down here. I'm also going to play the second one. Alright, so we already have a Dragon Dojo representative. Let us also pick an industry representative. Anybody here doing good? I mean, we're definitely going to feature some champions. Should I put... Maybe not in the first match. Let's just do... How you feeling? Let's do... I'm trying to do non-title holders, but I want them to do well. But again, it's me playing, so it's not really going to matter. I mean, I hope it's not really going to matter. I hope I'm going to mop the floor with whomever they send against me. Who do I want to do that as? Is all I'm doing here. Who caught my eye? Shinsuke really needs to redeem themselves after the last performance, and I feel like me being Shinsuke might help that happen. So, let us CPU that to 8, so we have a pretty decent contest. And then now we're gonna start, oops, no thank you. Now we're gonna start leaving things to chance. Because we need, is that the third? Okay, just the third match. We're just doing a straight up contest. a straight up contest from someone to someone. No title on the line. I definitely want... Okay, Jack Howard, I believe, did... No, he didn't. He got beat last time. I mean, he would definitely want to be the representative from the industry since it is his stable. He's definitely that kind of guy. He's in good condition. All right, we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. Thomas Walker. Jack Howard, one of our originals. I kept thinking, like, what title should I put on the line? Because I'm going to put one of ours on, too. It's only fair. All right, now. NWA Heavyweight Championship title match. Well, we're leaving a lot to chance now. I'm going to look over everybody. First off, I should have checked if anybody was hurt. I mean, it doesn't really matter for the ones controlled by me. Good, everybody can go. Everybody's raring to go at that. Marufuji as the NWA champ? You think we can have that? What do you think? I just want somebody that's going to mow through whomever I put there. Bronson Reed can take a beating. He can also dish one out for sure once he starts hitting that brainbuster, especially. Oh, this is where I wish I had Insta Stats, where I could pull up his GWA record. And I as much free time as I have in my life, I don't have the free time to create and maintain a GWA win-loss record. Even though it'd be pretty straightforward, they're mostly singles and tag matches, and somebody's got to take the fall every time. Anyway, I'm trying to, as I said, pick people without belts, just because. I want some of my big blaz doing some stuff. I'm gonna put Joe in the main event, defending his title. So, I'm just trying to think. I definitely want it to be a heavyweight. I think. I've been really impressed with Hashimoto's work, if I'm to be completely honest. Like, I've been loving calling his matches. He seems pretty resistant. He's got those dope leg combos. I love his dangerous DDT. But I also don't want to reward Dragon Dojo twice. See, these are the problems I have as a booker. And I meant to book a 5-match card to start with so that I would expedite the process and try not to do another 3-hour stream. But here I am, rambling. And delaying my own success based on my also self-defined criteria. Okay, I'm just gonna get this big beefy boy in the ring. He's not prepped. He didn't even have time to take his t-shirt off, but he's ready to fight for the NWA Heavyweight Championship. I hope it's against James Storm, and I hope you drop on his dome. Okay, and then in the main event, we are absolutely going to put one of our titles on the line. As I said, I wanted to do Samoa Joe. Doc Gallows is the only person that defended theirs, or that won a match for us, to be perfectly honest, last time. I love that it only shows the singles champions. That's dope. Also that it's not letting me put Junior... I can't headline, or I can't showcase a junior heavyweight championship at this event. It is not enough. You have to go heavyweight for heavyweight title. All right, then I'm going to put Samoa Joe in the main event, defending the MLW belt. I think that's going to be dope, win or lose. So I'm cool with that. This is also a nice highlight to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 singles titles and 1 tag championship. Wow. That's cool. Huh. 8 belts. I'm so close to that 10 I was hoping for. Well, we'll see what happens if Joe keeps his and comes home. How we doing? Didn't sell it out, eh? How about if we drop the price? Still didn't sell it out. I'm disappointed. Who is it that's not a draw here? BCCC. We're in America. Who's got better than that? Daniel Bryan, obviously, but he's our champion. I don't want to put him specifically in there. But we do need a representative from the industry. What if we put Matt Robinson? All right, it's faded, but you can see in the top right corner there, the number is currently 38,000, almost 39. Went up. Matt Robinson, more of a draw. Uh-oh. I mean, I want to sell this place out. And I got to at least do 20 for the ticket price because I'm putting a commercial in this and I got to pay the boys. You know what I'm saying? Bronson, my man. If we can find a bigger draw, I'm sorry to tell you. Whoa, Zeus, come on down, buddy. Wowzers. And we sold the place out with Zeus. Wow. Let me back out of that. Let me try something wacky. Ooh, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, so 40 grand times 20. So we've made, it's under $1 million, but we're gonna be okay. We'll do, we still have to do merchandise. And since we have 40,000 people here, we're gonna try to sell them a thing or two. Sorry, NWA, it's not drawing as much as it did last time, and you know why? You know why? I'll take full responsibility. We got it handed to us last time. I'm hoping to reverse some of that with the first couple matches, but we're about to find out if that's the right move or not. Alright, Dirty Earl Hebner is going to be a referee for this one. I'm happy with everything else we got going on here. Yeah, I did all the rules. It's only 5 matches, so I don't have to worry about the other ones. Let me save this quick, and then we'll go back and do some more management and get some merchandise made. Okay, we got 40,000 people. At least a quarter of them are going to want a nosh, so we'll get some snacks. We're not going to do masks. The cheapest other thing we do are goods, and we usually clear these out as well, so whatever that might be. I guess like sticker sets, or I don't know, trading cards maybe, but not quite the high gloss with the photo collection that seems to also do well. And these ones, I'm not going to touch these anymore because they didn't work last time. You know what? What if I just did... Because to me, how do you not make a limited run of like, oh god, we have like maybe NWA fans that haven't watched us before are here. Alright, we're just going to do a quick 1,000 print of like a best of. Just we can... We're trying to make money here, people. Alright, so I can do 3,000 t-shirts, for sure. I can do 3,000 towels, for sure. I like to keep these numbers low because I'm worried that they won't sell. And always happy to see. Okay, so here, right here, we've, you know, 25,000 people in total will be satisfied if they all buy one piece of merchandise. And we're providing them that option. Most of the people that show up have the option to take something home with them, or in the case of those that get snacks, which is, let's face it, the vast majority, they have the option to eat it. And you know what? I hope they do eat it. Anyhow, now that we've set our event, let's try to build some relationships. NXT wanted to work with us, and we just stole one of their boys. So let's see if they want to do some business with Bronson Reed. Sorry that we took you off the card. Let's try something else here. Hey, Cellular Heroes, how's it going, buddy? Has cut ties with us. Never mind then. Oh, never mind. All right, who actually likes us? Estranged. Indifferent. Okay, all right. Indifferent's good. We'll start there. Indifferent. Hate us. Indifferent. Hate us. Indifferent. All Japan, you know, doing all right. Noah, doing all right. Not had a lot of interaction here, obviously. Impact, don't really care either way. Sort of taking a step back, probably. Doing great, buddy. Had a great day and having a good time booking this card. I can't wait for it to get out there. Obviously, the NWA is running this event, so sending them there doesn't make any sense. MLW doesn't care. They're below us now, I think. GCW doesn't care. The freelance organization, like, we're okay there. Let's try to work in this area then. Let's see if All Japan. Bronson Reed and All Japan seems like a pretty good fit. They're not a popular wrestler, so the offer may fall through. I'm so sorry, Bronson. I'm trying to do my best here. Let's send... I don't want to send any of my champs. What if I send you Naomichi Marufuji? How about that? Let's go send Marufuji to perform in All Japan on our behalf. There we go. Yeah, sorry about Bronson Reed. We'll try to get him on the next card. It's going to be just an exclusive GWA event, so... should be good. Okay, that's all I want to do. I just wanted to send at least one. I just wanted an olive branch with at least one other promotion. I'm not trying to drive them all out of the business. It's just seems to be my better nature gets the best of me. All right, cross promotion event number 2. That's a weird place to put a period in the middle of that sentence, but hopefully everybody shows up. Everyone's happy. All the fans are here. Oh man, not everybody showed up. Okay, we didn't sell the joint out, but that's okay. We did have everyone confirm fan-wise that they were going to arrive. We had less than 1,000 back out. Nothing wrong with that. There's probably some flex to the capacity or the estimated capacity when we start things anyway. Okay. Let me just double check the match rules. All the things I want on are on, off is off. I love that I can change this on the fly, but I'm going to leave that at level 8 as our first matchup is Nick Aldis versus Johnny Gargano. Let's look at this card. Eddie Kingston Nakamura, Aaron Stevens, Matt Robinson. Oh god, he should win. Zeus, James Storm, and then Scott Steiner, Samoa Joe in your main event. Wowzers. The last half of this sucker is like well, actually, everybody here has worked Impact. I was going to say the last half here is a kind of an Impact card, but its tendrils are deep within most of this matchup. To start with, though, I get the distinct pleasure of playing as Johnny Gargano and then Shinsuke Nakamura because I'm going to try to put us up 2-0 right away. Oh boy, oh boy. If you thought the commentary was going to be biased before, wait to see what happens when I'm playing the match. Zeus absolutely has godlike qualities. You jest, but his popularity is huge around the world in this game. Oh dear, Johnny Gargano unable to shoot him off there. Oh, gets it on the second try. Shoulder block there. Dirty Earl Hebner, your referee for the evening. Test of strength. Johnny Gargano surprisingly wins the test of strength. And reverses and gets reversed. Oh, now that corner coming into play. Oh yeah! New sponsorship. Oh, look at the polar bear. In the Japanese text, I do not know what it says. I'm gonna have to get that translated at some point if I'm gonna have to be calling it out for the next year. Diving clothesline there from Gargano. Aldis responds with a meaty body slam against the ropes. Now Gargano lifts the bigger man off his feet. And another diving clothesline. Gargano was going to go to the pin there, and it's almost like he forgot what button it was. I mean, almost like he changed his mind. Oh, just trying to throw heavy strikes now. Aldis on the defensive. Gargano trying to create some time and space. Oh, lands a shot there. Gets one in kind. Dodges a kick. Lands a punch. Back to the middle of the ring, though. Oh, missed that spear. And Aldis locks into Boston Crab. Wham! Big clubbing blow there. Reverse whatever Gargano was looking for. He's trying to hit heavy bombs early. Now changing up his strategy. More of a wear down tactic there with those rapid fire elbows. Trying to get him back into that corner for whatever reason. Aldis having none of it off the ropes. Misses that diving clothesline. May have cried wolf in it one too many times, or may have gone back to that well, or whatever tired metaphor you want to use. Oh, big European there. And now they're trading blows by the face of our new Lord and Master, Polar Bear friend. Gargano getting the best of that. Into the cover. Just a 1 count, says Earl Hebner. Gargano taking a break. Back to mid-ring. Taking a breather. Smartly done there. Trying to throw the heavy leather once again. That's a familiar-looking arm-breaker DDT. We see that out of Daniel Bryan. Oh, stunner counter there. Aldis up first, though. What's Gargano gonna do to try to keep the momentum? He's gonna get suplexed, is what? No, he reverses. Oh my God! Backdrop driver out of Gargano into the pin. 1, 2, no. Just 2, says Earl Hebner. Question in the chat there. No, I do not have a Discord, as it were. Not as of yet. I figure if I'm not even like an affiliate or anything like that, what would be the point? I have many other ways to sort of interact with most of the people in my community as it is. Though at some point, I'm absolutely open to the idea of developing one, for sure. If they need a Rad Gnarly specific area to throw down, absolutely. Everybody in the fam jam can head on down to Rad's pad. But at the moment, I don't really think there's a call for it. Oh, another big Armbreaker DDT from Gargano. Trying to work his way back into this match against the larger opponent. Gets dropped down into a choke there. Breaks his way out and actually goes to the floor of his own accord to take a breather. Wow. Haven't seen that out of Gargano before. What's this? All right. Punches him back into the ring. Thought he was going to do something fancy. Just a straight right into a pin. The 2 count. Says Dirty Earl. Once again, back to that armbreaker DDT. Oh! Oh! The big seated super kick.
1, 2.
Another solid 2 count. Northern Lights.
1, 2.
Oh! Almost got the Dirty Deed done. Oh, into a big backdrop. Aldous now looking to take over. Gets countered. Oh, another dirty backdrop.
Break.
Gargano unsuccessful from getting his opponent away from the ropes there. Goes back into the Gargano escape.
Give up. Give up.
Similar tactics to his mentor and stablemate Daniel Bryan. Yes, you heard it right. A new member of Dragon Dojo revealed tonight. Johnny Gargano in from NXT. The newest roster member of the GWA. Oh! All this back to the gut. Trying to do what he can. Keep the smaller but plucky opponent. Oh! Off his game! Super kick! Super kick from Gargano! Oh! Almost gets the pin. Working his way around now. Huge DDT! Picks all this back up. What's he thinking? What's he thinking? Schoolboy roll up. These things are deadly in the GWA. Oh, he almost got him. By any means necessary, says Johnny Gargano. Just elbows him down. Positions himself. Gargano escape again. Aldous has to fight his way free. And he does. Armbreaker again. Gargano. Silver kick from a seated position. Hooks the leg deep.
2, 3.
He got him. What heart from Johnny Gargano. Opening things up with a huge victory for his new promotion, the GWA. Yeah, that's enough. Oh, see, there you go. Custom move. Gargano kneeling super kick. I knew I at least applied some of them. Cool. Most of them I thought are custom moves. He's got a lot of like slingshots. There might be some like in the corner variations of stuff I gotta try, or at least I hope to see after that. In our next contest, Eddie Kingston looking to throw hands with Shinsuke Nakamura, aka me. Let me double save just cause I don't know, just cause. But anyway, here we go. Looking to redeem himself. It seems that every time, so long as he doesn't bleed, he's okay. But every time he gets busted open, he is done for the remainder of the matchup. Kingston being the aggressor here, but it could also be a more cautious side of Nakamura's style. Like we said, he might be a little gun shy about getting busted open as he has in his last, I'd say, 2 or 3 contests, or at least 2 out of the last, or sorry, I'd say 3 of the last 4. Eddie Kingston not letting him get any distance, nor much offense. Well, he's hoping to change that now. Kingston was, I believe, thrown a contract offer from the GWA and also, I'm not going to say refused, but politely declined in this best Eddie Kingston could, at least. Might have some bad blood, may feel they lowballed him because at the last GWA versus NWA event, he just obliterated his opponent, who I actually believe might have been Shinsuke. This might be a rematch for all I know. I mean, I should know. Let's not mince words. I should know as head booker and sole proprietor of the GWA, but... Oh, huge Death Valley driver! Pulling Kingston away from the ropes. Oh, not enough after pulling him away from the ropes to go for a cover. Kingston's furious. And now they're just trading blows. Kingston gets the better of that. Oh dear, oh dear. Oh, I think he's trying to open him up. I think he's going on that, working on those old cuts to the head there. I mean, they've had a month in between each match to heal up, but that doesn't mean anything to Eddie Kingston. If he hears you have a weakness, he'll go for it. Oh, nice axe kick to the back of the head. Follows it up with a knee. Misses a punch. Big backdrop. Drops another knee. Across the throat of Eddie Kingston. Now a big neck crank of Shinsuke. Counters Eddie there. What's he looking for here? Getting some distance. Whoa, this is a big clothesline. Gets a second chance at it though in the corner. May have actually been fooling Eddie the first time around.
5 minutes gone.
Whoa, whoa. Oh, tried to run diagonally and couldn't quite work out the controls. And now, attempts a pin but too close to the ropes. Eddie's able to grab him and break the cover. And now he's got the advantage momentarily over Nakamura. Perhaps looking for more permanence after a big suplex. Off the ropes comes Kingston, but Nakamura rolls to safety. Got him up. Another big Death Valley driver. Knee to the head. Knee to the head. Oh, and a straight shot. Hooks the leg.
1, 2.
Oh, big 2 count. But that's it. Oh, Eddie countered, but Nakamura was ready for it. Into another deep cover.
2.
Nakamura going fundamental. This match. Oh, big knee in the corner. Up again for another DVD. No. Oh. A pyramid driver. I don't know what that's called exactly, but it almost put away Eddie Kingston. Back into the neck crank. Not giving him room to breathe. Kingston fights his way out. Nakamura rolls to the outside to catch a momentary breather. Back to the neck crank. Kingston aggressively and early fights his way out of that one. Calling for it. He's waiting for the Kinshasa. He backs up into the corner. Kinshasa!
1, 2, 3.
Got him! Dead center! Shinsuke Nakamura redeems himself! Yow! And the GWA goes up 2-0 on the NWA. Oh, good. And now my playing is behind me and I can just sit back and watch. Ooh, I'm still gonna be tense though. Matt Robinson. Former 5-star jobber to the Stars against probably current. Oh, Aaron Stevens was the one that whooped on Shinsuke last time. Yeah, he busted him open early with some dirty pool and then just kept working that wound and working the wound and it kept getting in Shinsuke's eyes and he never recovered. That's the story of the last one. Oh, Eddie murderized somebody else that I can't remember. It might have been Jack Howard for all I know. Anywho, Aaron Stevens hopefully going to get what for from Matt Robinson in this next contest. All we need is one more victory, guys, to bring this thing home. You got 3 swings at it. Let's see how many strikes we got ahead of us. Earl Hebner says they're both ready to go, and I can safely put my controller down and say I'm ready as well. Okay, oh man, we got the Jumbo Mart. Oh man, we got like Walmart as a sponsor in the corners. That's dope. Jumbo Mart in the corners. I didn't look at the apron. I didn't even see it. Mind you, I didn't spend much time out there. I was just trying to catch a breath. I mean, the competitors were just trying to catch their breath. Yeah, and the. And here we have Aaron Stevens trying to establish an early dominance over Matt Robinson. But as we have seen from Matt Robinson, he will come out aggressive and is not afraid. Oh no, big Monrovian karate chop. Charm scale. Nice to see you. It's been, I think, ages. It's been quite a while, I think. Certainly a number of weeks. Hope you've been well. Oh, Matt Robinson missing with that big kick. Throws Aaron Stevens off, though. Big backdrop. Oh! Hip toss there. To show off his own martial arts skills. Oh, you don't want to trade strike with Matt Robinson. Wow, that Mongrovian karate paying off in spades. Aaron Stevens. Yes, the name. I love the name. Charm scale. It's hard to forget. Like, I immediately want to get a good score on the charm scale. Aaron Stevens showing a more dominant side of his wrestling persona than we have seen in years coming into these cross-promotional events. Matt Robinson, though, doesn't give a crap and will hit you with a flat-out dominator, kick your head off, and then knee into the third row. Stevens up quickly, though. Oh, and right back down with a vicious clothesline. Come on, Matt. That's right, we're going to be biased tonight. Excuse me if you hear me applauding. Oh, big spin kick, but Stevens is back up, as I said, showing surprising resilience. Mid kicks now. Robinson switching things up, going to try to take the man's air. Oh! Gets countered there with a nicely placed kick to the temple, though. Followed with a suplex. The idol, Aaron Stevens. Or I don't know what he's calling himself these days. The Thespian. Oh. Big back elbow there. Come on, Matty, get back into this. Oh, another sit-up dominator right in the center of the ring. Harry's doing great. Oof. Oh, Aaron Stevens still trying to fight back from underneath here. Doing his best, but Rad Robinson so far doing GWA proud. Holding up his offensive end. What is it down there? Chick Rick? Oh no. What have I done? Trying to read that sponsor. Oh, I got another one. Oh man, there's so many. Oh, heavy knees to the gut there from Stevens into a pin. Just two, says referee Earl Hebner. Matt Robinson living to fight another day there. And that day is still today. Oh, a huge kick to the back of the head there. Picks him back up, but eats those knees again. Could be Stevens has found a weakness. Oh, leg sweep there. Amazing martial arts skills displayed by Aaron Stevens. In addition, late in his career to be sure, but seemed to be working gangbusters for him. Oh, heavy blow into the corner. Robinson staggers out. Countered. I think he was going for another sit-out dominator. Oh, gets the leg swept out from him again. Pops up first, though. What heart, what courage. What a body slam to the outside. Or maybe it's Thick Rick. I hope it's Thick Rick. That would be an awesome sponsor. Like plus size clothing or something. Oh no, Aaron Stevens with the rolling elbow, but Robinson's up with a rolling clothesline of his own. Oh, I know, Kitty. Oh, I know. Lovely to see you. But I absolutely remember that you were here before. Oof, oof. Stevens again. Trying to use his martial arts skills. Matt Robinson taking things to the floor where the GWA thrives. Oh! No rules out here. Anything goes. Pouring on the offense now. Oh, gets his leg swept out from under him. Back to those fundamental karate skills. Whoa, what a hook kick there. Oh, and a big rolling punch combo again from Matt Robinson. Got to get him back into the ring if he wants to win this, though, but he's definitely turned the tide of offense in his favor with that flurry on the floor. Oh, and just like that, quick neck breaker. Oh, a second one from a different position there. Drops an elbow. Oh, luckily Robinson able to hit those kicks. Not enough to go for the pin. Hard to keep Stevens down. Yeah, that's pretty close. Harry would never be that chill, though. Oh, off the ropes again. That's a big clothesline from Matt Robinson, but again, back into that punch combo. You can see he's definitely not letting out the gas for even a moment now. A kick combo to the midsection there, showing his own martial arts skills. Oh, but Aaron Stevens counters with a big clothesline. Gets his back again. Whoa, misses the spin kick. Hoists him up. Big suplex. Got him in the corner now. Robinson's starting to get winded. I don't think I see that too often. Well, thanks, Charm Scale. I appreciate that. Thanks, King. Gun up in the tree of woe. Oh, boot to the midsection, trying to take his air away from him. Matt Robinson having none of it, though. Seems to be mildly effective, though. You can see him sucking wind anytime he's not moving. Back elbow. Can't really get any space from Aaron Stevens now. If he pours it on, he might just put him away. Trying to get his back for something. Hasn't been successful in the match to this point. Big spin kick, but as we said, Robinson a little winded. Stevens gets up first. Another off the rope scenario. Clothesline, big knee, pin him, Matt, pin him. No. Oh, roll through into the armbar, but unfortunately he's too close to the ropes. Earl Hebner instigates the break. Aaron Stevens signals to the crowd. He's too smart for that. And then drags his opponent closer to the ropes in his own accord. Oh, tried it again. Away from the ropes, but Stevens is ready that time. Drops another flashing elbow into a pin. This could do it. 2, 3. Aaron Stevens, the first dent in the record of the GWA for the evening. Pointed to his brain. Out-thought, outworked, and out-wrestled Matt Robinson on this evening. But my, oh my, what a contest. And the crowd agrees. 91% love that one. Thousands. The 39,000 strong. On their feet. After a big win from Aaron Stevens that really could have been anyone's match. Just needed a good run of offense, and that's what we saw from Stevens at the end there to put him away. Now, the first of 2 title opportunities, or title matches, I should say. First up, each of these being representative of the 2 promotions in tonight's promotion on promotion battle. The NWA, represented by their champion, James Storm, is taking on, from your home promotion, the GWA, Zeus, fresh in from All Japan Pro Wrestling. Look for him to try to knock James Storm down and out with a vicious jackhammer, and for James Storm to try to signal for a last call, a vicious super kick to the mush. Let's get down to the ring. See who comes out on top. Currently 2-1. GWA leading in this best of 5 match series on pay-per-view tonight. Zeus, absolutely not intimidated by your NWA World Heavyweight Champion. James Storm, likewise, doesn't sweat Zeus in the slightest. Both of these men, 20 plus years of ring experience each, have seen it all, have done it all, have fought the best. Now they're squaring off for the NWA title. Don't forget to fly Zan Airlines, I think that's an airline. I'm so fascinated by the one in the bottom right, though, that I think it says Thick Rick. I get the Rick part for sure. What do you rhyme with? I gotta get word to the boys at the back to try. There it is, Thick Rick. Thank you. To try to work that corner of the ring. Perfect. And then Inspiration Sportswear we still have a contract with on the outside of our posts. Don't forget to get all your food and lodgings at Jumbo Mart. Anything you need for the home. Oh, a huge lariat from Zeus there. He does not work by the hour. James Storm, though, responds with a huge double arm suplex with Zeus off. Beautiful power slam. What a spin there. Elected to release and didn't hold for the cover. That could come back to cost him as he eats another huge lariat. But then he responds with an exact replica of the earlier Tiger suplex. Anything you can do, I can do better, says James Storm, and now a pair of them in a row. But Zeus kicks him off. And now we're back to a standstill. Into the corner now. Zeus roughing up the NWA World Champ. Oh, and the two men are just going to slug it out. James Storm getting the better of that exchange. Trying to press the advantage now. Quick off the ropes. Back body drop into a pin. Trying to surprise him early. Just gets a 1 count. Early pins like that, you're just trying to wear your opponent down. Oh man, air raid crash out of nowhere. Zeus hitting some heavy offense. James Storm fights his way to his feet, but he's wobbly. Has enough left to counter that suplex. Might have been going for a jackhammer to end it early. As we said, Zeus, not really a finesse wrestler, definitely a power guy. James Storm, kind of an all-arounder. Obviously led him to success as he is your NWA champion. Zeus now, I was going to say getting some space, but taking things out to no man's land out here. No countouts, no disqualifications on the floor. Disqualifications in the ring, you have a 5 count, but on the floor anything goes. So if he wants to pull a weapon out from underneath that ring, the ref is powerless to stop him. James Storm having none of it though. Oh, Zeus changes tactics, back into the ring. Oh, vicious knife edge chops, just lighting him up there. Storm off the ropes, gets bowled over. Back up. Oh, man. Is that an F5? F5 from James Storm. Okay. Oh! Zeus responds with a huge lariat. And another one. What resilience. Oh, and a huge chop takes Storm down. Just grabs him bodily and drags him to the center of the ring. Trying to get control of this one again. See, Zeus going for the heavy lumber. Misses. James Storm able to counter. Land a blow of his own. Beautiful wrestling there. Counter for counter. Oh, and now both men miss the timing on that. Double down. James Storm going back to that double arm suplex that's brought him such success so far in the match. Big diving elbow. Dragging him away from one set of ropes, but closer to the other. Don't really know what he's attempting there. Got his brain scrambled now for sure. Another F5 though. Oh my God. Heavy artillery. 1, 2. Just 2. Says Earl Hebner. Zeus now working at a disadvantage. Got to get himself back into this. Huge implant DDT from James Storm. But he doesn't have enough to follow up for the pin. Both men back to their feet. James Storm, counter for counter again. Eats a big elbow. Zeus has got to hit something big to get back into this. Jackhammer will do it. Jackhammer to James Storm. 1, 2. No, he almost got him. He almost got him. James Storm back up. Eats a choke slam into the cover. 1, 2. No. Zeus has got to get a breather here. You can see he is spent when he's not on offense, but he hits another huge jackhammer. 1, 2, 3. Zeus wins. We have a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and that belt now belongs to the GWA. That's right. And with that victory, we also win the promotion battle in this particular event. 3-1 so far for the GWA. We can't lose. All right. Woohoo! And we brought another belt to the fold. Let me save that quick. I'm also going to be a big dork and write that down on my clipboard. On my show notes and my roster page that Zeus, having shown up with the All Japan Pro Wrestling title, and then losing that to Suwama, who is visiting us from All Japan, redeeming himself almost immediately by winning the NWA title. It's pretty dope. Pretty happy about that. That belt has like 100+ years of history as a World Heavyweight Championship, and it now belongs to us in the GWA. Oh, Charm Scale, that's so sweet of you to say. Yeah, I honestly, I never did it before. I just started playing this, silly game for a potential audience out there. So this is the 11th week I've been playing this league, GWA, like being the booker and stuff. And so that's literally the 11th time I've been calling matches and stuff. And I don't want to sound like a jerk or nothing, or like I'm full of myself, but I haven't heard anything bad so far, other than constructive criticism, which I more than welcome. But genuinely surprised and thoroughly touched that people seem to enjoy it. So thanks for hanging out. Oh, I don't know about real sports commentary though. Unless it was like a weird sport that nobody else got to do. Like if I could flip out over like a game of badminton or something like that, that would be awesome. I would love to do something weird like that. Not that that's weird necessarily, it's just you don't necessarily associate high octane energy or commentary with that sort of thing. Like I'm sure I would try to call it like I was watching like the Game 7 of the Stanley Cup Finals and there were like 2 minutes left and it was tied, power play, you know what I mean? Like high stress when you're just batting a birdie back and forth. Meanwhile, I'm doing a disservice to these two fine competitors in the ring. Scott Steiner needs no introduction. The man's been everywhere, been a world champion everywhere. Being a tag team with his brother Rick and as a solo performer. Samoa Joe, likewise, since he burst onto the scene. Internationally recognized and feared as a competitor in those ropes. Yeah, chess match, that would be fun. That's actually getting pretty big on Twitch, actually, as an esport, which I'm all for. That's amazing. Like, it's like the, one of the world's oldest games. There's still an audience for it. Samoa Joe, going back to what brought him to the dance. Throwing those heavy hands, working that Boston Crab. Scott Steiner, he's going to try to hit one of his many flashy power moves, and he does not work by the hour, so he's going to try to end this early. Not as much gas in the tank as there used to be in Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner, but that does not make him any less deadly. In fact, in some ways, more so. Because he knows he has a limited time in that ring in which to get in his offense and put a hurting on the man across from him. Oh, Samoa Joe with a shot there, just busted Scott Steiner open. You can see on the mat there, starting to be stained with the blood of the blonde-haired gentleman. Off the ropes here. Didn't have enough to run back. We'll see how he responds. Seemed to have slowed him down a little bit. As you can already see the mat, hungry for the blood of the combatants of the GWA. Yes, soak it in, canvas. Oh, delicious blood. Anyway. Oh, Joe offering more sustenance. Yes, drink it in. Oh, a big splat there. Every time Steiner hits the mat. Loses more blood, loses more focus. You can see now he's really breathing heavy. Ref might want to think about stopping this one, but so far Samoa Joe loving what he's seeing, getting back to work. Celebrating GWA's victory in this promotional battle early. Ain't over till it's over, Joe. Keep your focus. I know you're a killer, so... Whack! Just going to town, just teeing off on Scott Steiner now, dragging him around the ring, smearing his blood all over the canvas. Big Papa Pump. More sympathetic role than I was expecting. Trying to fight his way back from well underneath. As Samoa Joe looking to open him up further. Look at that. A couple more shots. He's back to bleeding again. Oh, now a vicious scissor kick to the back of the head. Shot to the face. Ever since he opened him up, the focus has been laser for Samoa Joe on that wound. Oh, you see when he splats his back there, the pool of blood it left on the mat. Steiner screwdriver out of nowhere from Scott Steiner. As we said, that flashy power offense almost gets the job done. Holy moly. Dodges Joe there. Huge fall-away slam. What a second win coming on for Scott Steiner. Oh, and Joe back to the cut. Oh, big Uranagi there. Rolls him over. 1, 2, no!
10 minutes gone.
Scott lasting 10 minutes plus. I thought this was going to be over by now. Oh, does Scott have another flurry left in him, or will Samoa Joe continue to wind him down until he can no longer get back up? Both men taking their time now as you see the canvas absorbing the last bit of sustenance. And Scott Steiner, another big one-handed slam there. Trying to minimize his movement, but maximize his impact, as you see there with the complete shot, where he literally just drags Samoa Joe down to the canvas. Now they're just trading blows. Scott punched him to the face there, trying to get his own cut open, but now a big STF, and that's it. Steiner has to tap after that blood loss. Had that leg trapped, cranking on the neck like that. I honestly was rooting for Joe, but at the end of that, you know, Scott showed some heart. But this time, a complete reversal of fortunes. Samoa Joe defends the MLW Championship, keeping it in the GWA, and would you look at that, the GWA goes 4-1 against the NWA, whereas last time the NWA went 4-1 against the GWA. We're 1-1 in promotional battles. I think we're going to have another one later in this year. Woo! Let's maintain this momentum. I shall do my best. That's right, we got a new belt. We entertained the 39,000 that showed up. Did we move some merch? Oh, we got some AEW 6-person tag team champions there. New Noah champions. Freelance belts, that's just kind of like indie promotions in general. Alright, some tag titles. Ooh, barely made a little bit on that, but that's okay. That's okay. Yeah. Freelance went bankrupt. So that was sort of a stopgap indie promotion to begin with. Oh no, they just had someone win their tag belts at the last show too. So now all of the wrestlers that were formerly of Freelance now literally go into the free agent pool. Okay, so AEW is interested in working with us. That's cool. I don't think we're going to do that yet. Oh, NXT shows interest again, but considering we stole one of their wrestlers last month, they've already severed ties. I don't think... Man, oh man, look at all these people that want to do business with the GWA. But we're just going to run our own. We're going to run our own show and see if we can't get 40,000 people in there. Okay, Doc Gallows wants a raise. Oh man, David too. David Houston, maybe. Nice. Penta was on a show in Mexico, so our profile is raised in Mexico slightly. Okay, so first and foremost, we save, because that's what I do most of the time. Management-wise, let's do... Oh, wait, hang on. Human resources, that's what I want. Consultation. And I only have the one David. So I think that's David Houston. Hi. Yes, your salary? Oh, I'm going to crank it as high as can go, because to be honest, paying you $1,100 a month to do what you do for us should be criminal. Here you go. I mean, $1,600 isn't that much better, but you do what you can. Okay, David I took care of, and Doc Gallows, one of our champions, was like, I need more money. I mean, everyone's still making not great, but since you're already making 27, I'm going to just bump you to 36. How about that? Yeah, there you go. Okay, now I'm going to save that again quick. That addresses all the salary concerns from the wrestlers. Now, oops. What I always do is do my training center maintenance. See what else we can. Obviously, we also invested a lot into our training center last month. Like, we upgraded a fair number of items here. So we're just going to maintain. Currently, like, we're already into the 100,000 on expenses, and we haven't really done anything but repairs and pay our roster. So it's going to cost another like 420,000 to book our venue again. So we got to clear like 600 grand every month. Depending. Let's see how we did merchandise-wise. Yeah, see? Going conservatively seems to me at least to create a bit of a demand. I'm going to maybe experiment with doing larger runs of maybe t-shirts and towels, or maybe towels and photos, but everything else I'm pretty sure I'm okay at the level that I have it at. Okay, so save that, because we're going into human resources. Our scout is still out there scouting. Scout away. Yeah, it's got a sort of a jaunty little tune, doesn't it? I like it. Okay, so for whatever reason, Zack Sabre Jr. is a freelance competitor. That's very interesting. Only because, now I'm hesitant for the sole reason that having him in our matches means a lot of submissions, and I don't think that's quite what the fans would be after. So I'm trying to find where the free agents for freelance went. But it looks like they're sort of all over the place. Okay, I'm looking to hire a heavyweight for sure this time. Let's try to find anybody anybody out there in the real world of professional wrestling that wants to come join our not-so-real promotion. Last time around, we stole somebody from NXT, so I don't want to dip into anybody else's talent pool yet. I do like Shane Taylor. I'm a big fan. And I do like the big boys. The big boys. We got a kind of a big boy league in our heavyweight division. I got no problem with that. He's made such strides in the last few years, too. Alright, I'm going to try Shane Taylor. The notorious Shane Taylor. Yeah, but Strong Style is close enough, buddy. Strong Style in Kings Road, you'll be okay. And we're going to offer you the middle bonus. Because we're only paying you $500 a month. How about this? Wow, why does nobody want to work with me? If you're a freelancer. Anyway, since this is... Yes, these are all real-life wrestlers. All of the promotions are comprised of... Thanks to the talents of the Steam community, one user in particular has provided perhaps, I'd say about 90% of the edits that I've used to populate a number of... Hang on, let me see if I can show you here. All of these, like, here's the GWA, this is the promotion that we made up, but the WWE, New Japan Wrestling, All Elite Wrestling, NXT, DDT, Ring of Honor, Dragon Gate, All Japan, these are all All Japan Pro Wrestling Noah, Impact Wrestling, NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, MLW, Major League Wrestling, GCW, Game Changer Wrestling. These all exist in the real world. There used to be a longer list of promotions in this universe, but they keep going out of business. So we're doing our best. See, as you can see, our popularities, our how many wrestlers we hold, where we start, our assets, all that sort of thing. And then the biggest promotion in the world being, of course, WWE. So yes, these are all real people, and thanks to, again, the generous community, because this game is built on giving you the tools to make what you want in the world of wrestling, pretty much. And the fan community is just ridiculous in what they can come up with. So pretty much anyone you can think of. Now or in like the history... I'm still going to try for Shane Taylor again. In like the history of wrestling. Come on, buddy. Think about it. Yeah, Shane Taylor. That to me is a good signing. That to me is a good signing. I can't wait for him to get in there and start clubbering on folks. Nice. Okay. Sorry, just 1 second as I flip over my roster page here. Where did I need someone? Nowhere. I didn't need any particular role filled, so to speak, in my roster, but I'm absolutely going to welcome Shane Taylor to my general heavyweight face division as it happens. So let's go to Managed Stables, transfer our new wrestler. Hey, Shane Taylor, welcome to the generic heavyweight face side of things, just because I'm trying to keep you guys organized. And if I'm not mistaken, let me check my records and my promotional stats. Yeah, we can only have one more wrestler. We're at 25 of 26. Okay, so I might even things out on the heavyweight side next month. So we have hired someone, we have done most of our management, our scout is still out there, we can start booking an event. And as I said, this time we're just going to book for us. So just booking a nice event. We can usually sell these out at 40. Yes! $40 a ticket. Mankind is going to come in and be our referee. Okay, excuse me for this, but I do need to double check all of the rules, because they get reset if you do a promotional battle, and I had to tweak them then, and it looks like they've kept the stats from that. Rope break, cut play, DQ, that's all I'm on. Okay, so I apologize if this should take but a moment. I'm putting criticals back on low to make sure that there's sort of a chance of injury, like, because that's something that you would have to deal with in real life. It's not that that's a guarantee or anything, but, you know, a critical is essentially like someone legit getting quote-unquote knocked out in the match, right? So things get stopped right away. Rope on. Okay, good. Now, since these are back to the default rule set, it's going to be a matter of turning things down as opposed to everything being off and being have to figure out what settings I actually want back on. So critical goes to low. I'm gonna do all 10, just because if I set them once and then don't do another promotional battle, they will stay set. So if you don't know what these settings are that I'm adjusting, speed is literally how fast the game will be running. I'm turning off the outside count so there's no count out. Rope breaks are staying on. It's not going to be elimination matches. Lumberjack matches are like, hey, White Rabbit Object, what's going on, bud? Lumberjack is like, you can come back in. Like, you come back in immediately once you're out of the ring. Tornado would be like if it's a tag match, everybody's in the ring at the same time. Cut play is if you're in a tag match, do your buddies on the apron come and help you out if you're getting pinned, or do they just stand there and look at you? DQ count is obvious. Outside count is obvious. Keep those criticals low. We still want to leave the possibility open. Not that we're rooting for it, but it can still happen. We were getting a fair string of them early in our seasons, but we bounced back. Okay, all 10 match rules are set. Now I can start booking title matches. Let's see if we can do a whole 10 match card. This is gonna be nuts. GWA Heavyweight Champion Daniel Bryan will be putting his title on the line against someone, since Daniel Bryan is affiliated with the Dragon Dojo. In fact, the head of the Dragon Dojo. He's gonna want to face somebody from the industry. Thomas Walker has a belt. He's faced Jack Howard a bunch already. Matt Robinson lost on the last show. He's also in poor condition, so I don't want him working. Okay, he's not facing somebody from then. I don't want to put him in there with Shane Taylor. If I put him in there with Zeus, Zeus will mop the floor with him. I'm gonna reward Bronson Reed for getting. He got bumped off the last show, for crying out loud. I feel bad for him. But these are my other heavyweights, sort of non-affiliated. Shinsuke. Oh, maybe I'm going to reward Shinsuke. Never mind. I'm going to reward Shinsuke. So we're going to get Daniel Bryan versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the GWA title. For the Junior Heavyweight Championship. What's going on, Dork? Lovely to see you, buddy. Hey, check it out. Hang on. Okay, so. Oops. Pentagon will be the champion. Let me move over here. Sorry, I need to go to the other side. So let me show you our newest signee. Johnny Gargano. Stole him from NXT. Wasn't happy there. It's going to be a lot happier here. Yeah, buddy, wear your Iron Man gear. The dorkier, the better. You're going to go up against Penta El Zero M for the GWA Junior Heavyweight Championship. That's for winning against the NWA last month. You boys, you get title matches. I mean, you can also fail upward in this league, so don't worry about it. Yeah, so we can have... I don't really feel like we need a junior heavyweight tag team title belt for every promotion when the actual tag team titles are literally open weight. Like, you can have two juniors tag up, or a heavy and a junior, or two heavies. So it doesn't really make a difference to me. Just like the 6-man belts are open weight. Anyway, the Smoke and Skull 6-man belts, it looks like, too. That's fun. Anywho, all these are going to go on the line. We just did a Stardom, or we just did a Junior. Let's do a heavyweight, Luchasaurus. Oh, you know what I should do quickly? See if anybody else is too beat up. Matt Robinson, you're not wrestling, you're too beat up. Anybody else? Zeus! No problem, buddy, you can take the week off. Zeus, by the way, won the NWA title for us in our last show. Oh, Bronson Reed has come back from his sojourn already, so he was just away for that month. We're going to give him a title shot at some point, too. Oh, yes, we've also signed Shane Taylor, who I am personally a big fan of. I think he's made great strides. So, another beefy boy for our undercard. Man, you made me forget what I was doing here. I'm trying to book a challenger for someone. For whom? Luchasaurus. Okay. Big boys, huh? Alright, let's do Lucha... That's a weird one. Let's do Luchasaurus against Shane Taylor. Just cuz. Nah, he's too, that's too high on the card for him. No offense, buddy. Here, his popularity's higher. Let's do Luchasaurus, Cash Wheeler for the Stardom Heavyweight Championship. We're gonna do as many title matches as we can, because we're trying to fill this sucker. Okay. Luchasaurus, belt on the line. Doc Gallows hasn't defended this in a while. Only the second GCW champion. I'm so sorry that the league is not going to exist much longer, and it is entirely my fault. I mean, I'm not super sorry about it, to be honest, but whatever. Okay, so who do we want to put against? Yeah, we're going to have at least 10 in rotation at some point. One of which is going to be, at least one of which is going to be a tag title. I could go for adding, maybe I'll try to activate the 6-person tag belt at some point soon. So that can be our second tag belt, and then I can have 8 singles and then 2 tag variations on the move. And that at least will get people in it. I don't know, the 6-man belts, that's so many people. Anywho, who do we want to face Doc Gallows for their championship? I'm leaning Walter, because I want to see those two slug it out. I would have gone Zeus, but Zeus has taken this one off. He's in poor condition. No problem, buddy. You deserve it. Joe's got his own belt to defend. And I don't really want to feed a junior heavyweight to Doc Gallows. So it's either, I think I want somebody from the industry. Celluloid, you don't know how correct you kind of are. In building your brand, absolutely, you need to like present a title match in everyone, or in every match, and everyone is pretty much kind of just getting a participation trophy at that point, because my roster is only like 25 people deep, so that's, you know, a little over 10 singles matches, you know. So no, I feel that for sure, but it's the way they like it's built. Oh yeah, Matt Robinson is also sitting out. We're gonna go Jack Howard. We're gonna go Jack Howard, Doc Gallows. That'll be an interesting match. I don't think we've seen that before. And you know that the industry and Dragon Dojo are trying to chase all the gold. As you see Thomas Walker. Let's see in the lineup of things if he will have successfully defended his title by the time Jack Howard gets a chance to become another champion. Okay, that's who he beat for it. I don't want them facing off against them exclusively. Here you go, Bronson. Here you go, buddy. Get your shirt on. You're facing Thomas Walker for the NXT belt. Okay. Can we do 5 more title matches? I am on the edge of my seat. Halfway through the show, let's do Samoa Joe. Do I have enough people to pull all of this off? This would be amazing. Samoa Joe versus Daichi Hashimoto. Ooh, with the mask. Being extra safe? Or do we want blue hair? I kind of like the blue hair. But you know what? That's a dope look too. I think that's more of an entrance attire thing. Let's go with the blue hair. Alright, old blue hair. Daichi Hashimoto against Samoa Joe. So let's take a non... Actually, let's take... Mustafa Ali, our Stardom champ here. Either way, it looks like Sub-Zero. Yeah, that's true. For the junior title, so now this is junior exclusive. Oh, we got a bunch. We got a bunch of people. Hey, hey, hey! Singles match for Darby Allin. There you go, buddy. Any more titles we can put on the line? How are we doing here? This is going to be Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay. Yeah, for our open weight tag belts. How about... Oh, I was going to say, how about these two team? But Matt Robinson is hurting for certain. Dang, it's going to pack the house, though. What if I just don't have him start the match? Ooh, that's what I'm going to go with. They're just not going to start the match. Risky. Risky, but we've already filled it. And we haven't even filled the whole card. Who's left? Luchasaurus? No, they're already in there. I think we did it. Did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it. I did it, did it, did it. Well, they're taking their thing off. They're taking the month off. Did it, did it, did it. Did it, did it, did it. We got all the titles. Look at that. Alright, so we need 8 matches to do everything we need to do. Okay, cool. Just to make this easier on everybody, mostly the game itself, let me just move everybody up 2 spots. And then I'm going to start playing with match order a little bit, because I discovered whilst building or whilst booking the shows, I think last week or the week before at most, like 2 weeks ago at best, the order you put these people in actually matters, and like more people will show up if you put higher or more popular people. See, 61 versus 91, 98 people. Less people just showed up. More people are excited for Johnny Gargano versus Luchasaurus and Cash Wheeler versus Penta Zero than the other way around. Isn't that weird? Anywho, we still filled this place and we're charging $40 a ticket. I mean, we got Mick Foley in refereeing 8 matches in a row. It's going to be a grand old time and I can't wait. It's all titles all the time. Every month is a Clash of Champions or a Night of Champions. You're a champion and you're a champion. I'm fine with all that. We got 40,000 people showing up. We're going to make 1.6 mil off that alone. Let's just crank out our merchandise after we save this real quick. And then management, merchandise. Okay. So we got 40,000 people showing up, and as per usual, you know what? Let's feed half of them this time. Maybe half of them show up hungry, not just a quarter. I could be just selling out of things because I'm underproducing them, and I'm willing to accept that. So let's do 5 grand of these, because I know 5 grand will move. I'm still going to skip these. Oh, hey, I sold all 1,000 DVDs at that cross-promotion show. That's pretty cool. This, I usually do 3. I'm going to do 5, 5, and 5. It's a big gamble for me. I'm not... Like, this is gonna be like this is gonna be like $1 million show. 5, 5, and 5. And then here, we sold them out last time, but it's because we did small runs, and we absolutely like carried it over for a month or two. We do get cheaper action figures. And let's do a limited run of 1,000. Let's just debut like the next line here and see if the super hardcores are going to come in for their DVDs and for their action figures. And I'm not going to bother with masks because this seems to be like a mostly a Mexico thing, because I did a small run of this and it took after 2 months of trying to sell them, we had moved maybe 300 and I had to scrap the rest. Yeah, create like an artificial scarcity that drives demand. I mean, it's not an artificial scarcity, we're just small batch producers, but we could overproduce if we so desire. Look at that, we're using 1/10 of our assets to put this sucker on. All right, we have booked everybody we're gonna book. I don't think I really want to lend anybody else out because we're using a lot of our roster now and I don't want to overwork them. He says, knowing full well that he put somebody with a hurt neck or a poor body condition into that tag title match. But Matt Robinson insisted he is greedy for gold here in the GWA. And he won't find a better place to find more opportunities to win some. Exactly. Yeah, like a Supreme, but the wrestling version? Yeah. Alright, to open us off here. Wait a minute, let me do naturals. Okay, good, I already fixed the speed. Whoop. Okay, I already fixed the speed. To open us off, David Houston and Matt Robinson, representing the industry, teaming up to try to wrest the GWA Openweight Tag Team titles from Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay. This one should be wacky. This one should be wild. The man in charge for the evening, Mankind. Oh, immediately into an Angel's Wings for David Houston. Holy Moses. Dodges a drop kick. Champ's in trouble early. What a big move to open things up out of Houston. Pressing that advantage. Just bodily throwing Mark Andrews to and fro in the challenger's corner. David Houston, probably pound for pound. You gotta argue he's up there for, could be one of the best wrestlers in GWA. Charmscale, thank you very much for hanging out. Loved having you here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your evening as well. Houston off the ropes, big drop kick to the face. Oh, champion's able to trade up. Challengers do the same. You'll notice, and we'd like to emphasize this. Number one, we got new sponsors. I forgot to find out the name of that polar bear company. But if you need anything in your life, don't forget to go to the Jumbo Mart. And if you're looking for clothes, and you're a little on the hefty side, you like the big boys of the GWA, go to Thick Rick. Anyway, as I was trying to say there, or starting to say, you'll notice that these tag title matches can sort of take the appearance of dual singles matches, as you'll see both champion and challenger teams try to want to sort of get a singles pairing, a favorable one at that, at all times. As you can see now, we're starting David Houston and Mark Andrews, respectively, being paired off, and that leaves Will Ospreay and Matt Robinson to primarily square off against each other in the ring. You'll note now a change up in those tactics pretty early from the challengers. Normally don't see that. Let's see how David Houston responds, if he tries to keep fighting or if he sticks to the original game plan and goes back to his corner. Houston now, working Will back. Oh my gosh! Vicious Dragon Sleeper variation there. Almost a camel clutch Dragon Sleeper. Brutal there from David Houston. Comes up with new ways to punish his opponents, seemingly on a monthly basis. Showing off his athleticism there, and then easily making the tag to Matt Robinson. Comes in at a bit of a disadvantage, complaining of neck troubles most of the prior month, but still cleared to wrestle in this one. Oh, making up for it though with just solid forearm shots to the brow of Will Ospreay, who quickly retreats to his corner, tags in Mark Andrews to try to switch things up. Gonna stretch Matt Robinson out a little bit before he has to retreat to the apron. Robinson with some rolling punches to Mandrews, drags him away from the ropes. Works his way around and just drops to the floor in a choke. Finally there quick on the call. Mark Andrews able to escape. I don't know if Robinson maybe let him up there. Yeah, as he worked his way back to the corner, I think he was trying to maybe go back to their previously established tag strategy. It seems to be working as Mandrews is both distracted and now, I was going to say attacked by, but seems to be holding his own against both David Houston and Matt Robinson. Seeing some fire here out of one half of your tag team champions. Unfortunately on the wrong end of that exchange, but only a momentary setback. So the tag is made to Will Ospreay, and David Houston is sent to the outside, and you know in the GWA that means it's no man's land. There's no countouts, no DQs on the floor. David Houston knows it all too well as he starts to go to work. Back into the ring quickly. Not falling, for the unsavory tactics of the champion team. Actually normally something that David Houston himself would employ. Honestly very familiar with him. Oh, usually gets a good head scissors off, counter to a powerbomb. I don't know if he kicked out or if Matt Robinson made the save, but either way, just a 2 from Mrs. Foley's baby boy. Tags made on either end. Matt Robinson and Mark Andrews legal now. You see the singles opponents have switched and seems to be working out for the challengers, and Matt Robinson drops again to the mat. Back into that choke. Fought out though, thanks to the assist from Will Ospreay. Has to go back to the apron. Now he's legal. Seems to be having, the champions at least, having a better time getting Will Ospreay and Matt Robinson across from the ring, across the ring from each other, than they are in matching up David Houston and Mark Andrews. So look for them to try to continue that. Ooh, Will Ospreay there, showing off his moonsault counter from the corner. Not to be outdone by David Houston. You can't start doing flippy stuff in a match and not expect Will Ospreay to start throwing physics to the wind in order to show you up. Quick tag now, and maybe David Houston could show off. Oh, was going for a moonsault there, but his partner getting in some free stretch. He's got to break the hold himself. The referee's not going to break that up. Oh, now another vicious camel clutch dragon sleeper. I don't know what to call that. It just looks terrible. Terribly painful is what I mean by that. Kudos to Will Ospreay for surviving Both of those two submissions in a row. And for kicking out of that. Mark Andrews in to make the save. Ill-advised as he gets double powerbomb for his troubles. Will Ospreay. Trouble in paradise on Houston, but he's back up. Each team makes a tag. More concerned about getting the fresh man in the ring than inflicting damage on their current opponent. I'm not saying that's wrong. I'm just commenting on what happened. Mark Andrews now surprising the larger opponent. Mark Robinson there with a beautiful fisherman buster. Needs some kicks to the midsection there. Lariat to the smaller man. Snap suplex and tag into Ospreay. Double suplex now. Keeping Robinson in their corner. Trying to isolate the larger of the two. Tag team challengers. Sit out dominator though. Matt Robinson electing to make the tag. Couldn't quite tell, but I kind of heard Houston yelling something from where he was. Oh, I guess he wanted another chance to snap off that beautiful head scissor. Or maybe he took exception to Will Ospreay's moonsault in the corner earlier. Oh, it seems that way. Upper kick. Oh, Ospreay. What fighting spirit. But he gets rolled up. Just going and going. Only have one speed to David Houston and Will Ospreay, and it is full speed ahead. Now appealing to the crowd as he has one half of the championship. Our team isolated in his corner, but only momentarily as he eats a super kick. Ospreay able to make the tag and hit a beautiful double team drop kick before he seeks refuge outside the ring. Wowzers in my trousers around the world, and a head scissors there from Mark Andrews. What a beautiful move. Matt Robinson, though, tagged back in. They seem to like this matchup for sure. The largest man in the matchup against the smallest. Why wouldn't you like those odds if you were the challengers? Oh! Oh! Andrews able to fend off a flurry of blows. Held him there for Will Ospreay to come in illegally. Eats a pedigree after that setup. 1, 2. Oh, Ospreay there to make the save. Houston wasn't able to get there in time. Not quite the ring positioning that he wanted on that one. Oh, Robinson was going to try it again. Ospreay was a legal man. He didn't know it. Super kick. Beautiful release, German. Oh, I thought he was going to go up top. Oh, try for another German. Robinson makes the tag. Yeah, they're trying to keep the matchup in their favor. Houston knows he can handle Ospreay. Angel's Wings looks to prove it there. Hop up, roll up. 2 count from Mankind as we have another save. Wow, what a leap straight to the top. And then a moonsault for David Houston to the back. Will Ospreay snaps up another head scissors takeover. But eats a double drop kick as a tag gets to be made. They want the challengers to keep Mark Andrews in there with David Houston. But as you can see, as soon as the opportunity arises, the tag is made and the matchup favoring the challengers is once again established. As here comes Matt Robinson. Up top. Oh, big double stop. That might have been low. Oh, and a fisherman buster to respond, but doesn't have much power behind it as Robinson is up first. Whoa. Beautiful roll-up run. Almost puts the challenger away. Andrews riding that momentum. Round and round we go. Trying to work Matt Robinson into a position where he can hit that beautiful shooting star. See, you're working him toward that southern corner, but Robinson sees an opening. Tags in Houston. Whoa. Oh, dragging him down into another dragon sleeper variation from Houston. Oh, amazing impact in the challenger's corner. Whoa, just a 2. I thought that might have been it. That was a long way for Ospreay to go, and he didn't make it. Robinson cut him off. Andrews out of desperation, a double stomp, but way too close to his opponent's corner. Ooh, still in enemy territory, able to work his way free and make the tag. Houston shaking the cobwebs loose. focusing on the wrong man. Ospreay looking to take advantage as we near the 30-minute mark in this one. What a way to open up our big show. Huge moonsault to the back, but he can't follow up. He can't follow up. Oh, now they're going to slug it out. Going blow for blow. Helmet for leather. Trading super kicks. David Houston with the advantage. Tags at Matt Robinson. Snaps off another head scissor. What are we going for? Matt Robinson thinks this is it. Clothesline off the ropes. Knee to the chest. Can't follow up. Ospreay counters. Super kick. Drags him over to his corner. Oh, air raid crash. Matt Robinson tilts things back in his direction, but way too close. Way too close to enemy territory for that cover. But sadly, Ospreay actually impedes his partner in hitting that moonsault. Makes it up to him with a quick tag and a double suplex. Andrews and Robinson legal now. Andrews up. Moonsault. All the way across the ring. Got him. What resistance from Mark Andrews and Will Ospreay. Defending the Tag Team Championships here. Wow, what a finish. Whew, almost perfect. Wow, he didn't even hit him with his actual finish. Just another impressive top rope maneuver. Wow, after that big back and forth all match. What a way, what an upset. What an upset retention. But that's what Matt Robinson's here for. Make people look good. Coming up next, though, our second of, let's face it, 8 title matches. As Mustafa Ali, no longer a double champion, might not even be a single champion after tonight, as he puts the Stardom Junior Heavyweight Championship on the line against relative newcomer Darby Allin. Let's get down to the ring. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Do you have one of those 3 words as like a nickname? Do I do WRO as I've seen abbreviated in chat? Do I use every syllable? Do you have a preference? Is what I'm asking. Darby Allin here. You can see him scanning the immediate surroundings for something to climb up and jump off of. And I think, yeah, you can actually look, Mick Foley has a tear in his eye as he's doing it. Oh, that's nice. Ah, dang it, I keep forgetting to... I gotta make a note for next week where I gotta find out what this what this polar bear is advertising for us here. Check our main sponsor. Rabbit? Rabbit's good? Alright. We're gonna 8 Mile it then. Crowd not quite sure what to make of either athlete. Mustafa Ali has respectively been on a pretty brisk pace of up until, you know, he lost his secondary title. Whoa! What an innovative roll-up that was! I was gonna say, has been on a fairly brisk pace of month after month of title defenses, so luckily got that month off in January here when we face it off against the NWA. Now looking to defend his remaining gold against the, ballsy and brash and some would say reckless Darby Allin. Certainly more than willing to throw caution all over that wind. Just smearing caution all over it. Just a big, like, 2-hand scoop of caution and just pasting it all over wind. Does Darby Allin. With as much enthusiasm as he paints half his face, I guess. Or gets a skeleton tattooed outside his body. Quick ups, though. Most of these offensive maneuvers from both men. Thus far, neither wanting to show weakness in front of the other. We got our first
2
pin attempts. Crowd's starting to wake up as well. Darby Allin dealing with the X Factor. Rolled over into a quick pin. making his way in the world today. It's going to take everything Darby Allin's got. Oh, complete shot into a leg hook. Almost surprised him there. He got a little makeup in his eye or something. Darby now will not let up. Unless he's unconscious, he'll keep moving forward. Doesn't know when to quit, for better or for good or ill. Darby Allin does not know the meaning of the word. Oh, 5-4, too close to the ropes though. That could have saved Darby Allin. Both of these men have beautiful top row finishes. Another 0-5-4. Much better position. Almost 3, says referee Mick Foley. Ooh. Back to that complete shot. You can see keeping him close to the ropes. Whoa, diving, swinging DDT back to the center of the ring. Oh, cracks his back for him. Darby now looking for something, anything. A body slam there. Trying to get a sequence off. You gotta start slow and build that momentum. Whoa! Beautiful! Wow, what athleticism there. Nice display of counter wrestling. There's hope for Darby Allin yet. Nice suplex. Snaps off another head scissor. You'll see that a lot in our junior division. Oh, standing Spanish fly! No, Poisonera! Good Lord! Busting out the big guns now. It's Darby looking for any sort of advantage, trying to position Mustafa Ali just right for that coffin drop. Oh, nice. Leads him into a DDT there. Going up top, this could be it. Coffin drop. I think he missed. I don't know. I think he missed. He's not missing with these elbows though, but neither is Ali with that kick. Might have been too far away from the ropes. Mustafa Ali needs a bit of a breather. But then follows Darby Allin to the outside. I don't know if this is wise on the champions part. It seemed to favor Darby Allin. Oh my! Beautiful double arm suplex there. A reminder for all you plus-sized men and women in the audience, if you need clothing, go to Thick Rick. I don't know if it's a clothing store, but it is in my headcanon now. Thick Rick, he'll do the trick. Oh! Cracks his back for him again. Surprisingly, we haven't seen any weaponry used from the outside. I'm not trying to jinx it. I might be trying to encourage it slightly, but I'm not trying to jinx it. It's cool, says that fan. Pump up, says another. Road of King, says the third. Top of the world, says the fourth of 4 sign variations. Both men now back and forth. Whoa, Code Red! Code Red 1, 2! Oh, he wanted a 3-point yaw, but it was a 2.9! Back into the corner now. Mustafa Ali doing everything he can to defend this belt. Thick lariat there. Darby stumbles out and rolls him up. Oh, almost again. But he leaves himself open for an 0-5-4. 2, 3. Mustafa Ali with the title defense. What a matchup. Both men showing lots of heart. I gotta say, the turning point for Darby Allin was when he misjudged and missed that coffin drop. Looked good going down. But he missed that landing. That's right. That's right, Marsh. We got Mankind refereeing all 8 title matches in this event tonight. And you are amongst the 40,000 plus that couldn't be happier to see him. And let's see how they react to this next match. As Samoa Joe, your MLW champion, takes on, representing Dragon Dojo, Daichi Hashimoto. Let's get down to the ring. That was only our second of 8 matches, by the way. Holy crap.
Fight!
Once again, the man in charge, Mrs. Foles, baby blah. Remember, for all your lifestyle needs, whatever you need to put in your face or in your home, head on down to Jumbo Mart. Tell them the GWA sent you. They'll look at you funny, but... Joe coming off that dominating performance against Scott Steiner in the main event of last month's card as we went 4-1 and redeemed ourselves against the NWA, capturing the NWA title in the process. Shout out to Zeus, who's currently recouping at home from that war with James Storm. Joe, though, was the star of the show in that main event, even after we'd secured the victory, not letting up and just relentlessly driving the point home that GWA were not to be denied in our second promotional battle. We're now 1-1 against the National Wrestling Alliance, and we'll see if, before this year is out, we can't negotiate a rubber event, so to speak. Whoa, both men leaving the rubber at home. Throwing leather in the middle of the ring now. Daichi into an early pin. Easy kick out for Joe, didn't even hook a leg. You're not going to catch Joe napping this early in a contest, or hardly any time, really. Amazing cardio, despite what his physical appearance may lead you to believe.
Give up!
Daichi going back to the basics. With that Boston Crab, you'll see Joe working it as well. This is Daichi Hashimoto, son of New Japan Pro Wrestling legend Shinya Hashimoto. Currently in, I want to say, in real life, probably Big Japan, I think he's the Big Japan Pro Wrestling Strong Style Champion at the moment, or whatever it's the title of that is called, or Strong Division, or whatever. IRL. Here, he's a plucky babyface in the Dragon Dojo, led by GWA champion Daniel Bryan. Let's see if he can add some more gold to the stable here.
Give up! Give up!
Oh, snap suplex from Joe. Oof. Just laying the body on him. Oh, and again to the back. Driving the wind out of Hashimoto there. Working the dingus now. Oh, and a big kick to the back of the head. He's trying to crush his ribs from the... Gonna crack him like a walnut. Oof. Release German. Daichi off the ropes, though. Spin kick to the back of the head with the Samoan submission machine.
Give up!
Oh.
Give up!
Interesting leg lock variation there from Hashimoto, but Joe easily breaks it, locks in the coquina clutch on the ground, just taking his time with it.
Give up!
Trying to cinch it in, Hashimoto fights it off. I don't think Joe has really been in too bad of a position in the opening 10-ish minutes of this contest. If Hashimoto has any chance of unseating the champion, he is certainly going to have to step up his game. Joe just staying calm, just sticking to his game plan.
10 minutes gone.
Beat you down, and he'll smile while he does it. Exploder there. Buzzsaw kick incoming to Samoa Joe. Hashimoto hooks the leg. 2 count, says Mankind. We're all in charge of this one, as your referee is all of Mankind. Oh, leg lariat, but he can't follow up. Both men back to their feet. They're gonna chop it out. Oh, Joe with the clothesline. Oh, Joe with the enziguri. Gets him into the corner. Could be setting up for that muscle buster, but eats a combination of kicks. And then that running, shining wizard out of the corner. But again, Hashimoto working from underneath. Doesn't have enough to follow up. for the pin. Going back to work on Joe, though. Another leg lariat. Another buzzsaw kick. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Oh, baby. That almost did it there. Oh, simple suplex. I thought he was going to go for the dangerous DDT to put Joe's lights out. Joe's in a bit of trouble now. Another rapid fire kick combo. A leg lariat to the back of the head this time. Grabs an arm. When in doubt, grab an arm. Joe fights it off. Oh, meaty clothesline. No, back to that arm quickly though. DDT from Hashimoto as both men recover. Oh, back to those kicks. Rapid fire strikes. Joe hasn't had an answer for him yet. Whoa, that might have been low. Just a kick to the midsection there, and another buzzsaw one to that mush. Into the leg cover. 3. Hashimoto dims Samoa Joe's lights. And we have a new MLW champion. I want a rematch. That was good. Didn't even get to see a finisher out of Hashimoto there. Whoa! Yeah, the crowd loved it. Yeah, we're definitely doing a rematch. Man, did that ever deliver. Woo! Oh, I gotta do some updates here. Hang on. I forgot to be updating my roster this whole time. So Mustafa Ali. Oh, this is the first title change anyway. Whee! I'm so sorry, Marsh. We all have our favorites, and they can't win all the time. Alright, so Joe, I'm so sorry to say. Where are you, buddy? No longer the MLW champion. These things happen, Joe. You will get another crack at it. Meanwhile, the stable of the Dragon Dojo gains another title belt. MLW title makes its way to the waist of one Daichi Hashimoto. Wow, I updated that before I saved, I think. Oh, Joe looked amazing in that defeat. That's why I'm immediately saying let's do a rematch. That was awesome. He just got, like... He was a little too cavalier in the opening few minutes of that contest. But... If he comes out like full Joe next time around, he's going to put him away for sure. He was just a little lackadaisical, and Hashimoto was able to work his way back into it, and then eventually get enough strikes in that he knocked him out for a 3. Just enough. Anyway, let's see what Bronson Reed can do. Not to dismiss what's coming up next here. We'll see what Bronson Reed can do, as he was booked for the NWA show last month, and unfortunately we made some personnel changes when we further discovered that putting more popular wrestlers on shows allows more people to show up. So we have instead rewarded him this time around with an NXT heavyweight title match against Thomas Walker, representing the industry. We'll see if the biggest heel stable in our promotion can hang on to some of its power and influence by maintaining control of some of the belts here. Some of the many belts here in the GWA. Once again, the man in charge. The one of the 3 faces of Foley. 4 faces if you count under his actual name. Thomas Walker, known as a dirty cheat. I'm just going to say it. He will look for an opportunity to get out of the referee's purview and stab Bronson Reed in the head with a fork. To be perfectly honest. If he gets outside of the ring, he will absolutely pull weapons out. Bronson Reed, that thick boy, is going to want to throw every ounce of his stout frame at Thomas Walker in this one. And you know he can. Looking for that big splash off the top, which I'm pretty sure is his finisher, but I don't think it's named properly. Or, failing that, a devastating brainbuster that is the cornerstone of Bronson's upper tier arsenal in terms of his GWA run for sure. Thomas Walker, though, not taking this lightly. Sticking and moving, taking his shots, trying to assess former tag team partner Bronson Reed. These two have not been across the ring from one another in some time, but at one time were fairly close and indeed held the titles in the GWA. Mind you, that is not saying much, as the tag belts are largely defended by piecemeal teams of whomever on the roster is left over. And their reign was very short. I believe they maybe defended it once. It's actually hard to defend belts in this league. As I was saying there, at the first sign of weakness or discomfort or even with the advantage, he'll just start stabbing a mask with a fork. Now, rubbing the blood into his eyes, raking the eyes, trying to press that advantage that he sees he has as the blood flows freely from the forehead of one Bronson Reed, who's working his way back up to a big Vader bomb. Oh! 1, 2. I am surprised there. I'm surprised. Oh, and so is Thomas Walker by that sit-out powerbomb. Just 2. Bronson Reed's first real moves of the match. Each of them garners a solid 2 count. As far behind as he was, all it takes is a brainbuster and he's right back in it. Gets to the center of the ring now. This is probably the best response to bleeding we've seen from an athlete. Most of them sort of lose their cool, but Bronson Reed seems to be enraged by the fact that he was busted open by Thomas Walker as he's laying it in now. Huge boot in the corner, doesn't wait for him to stumble to him. Approaches him, big splow! Frog splash off the top from the big man. Too close to the ropes though, or that would have done it. Thomas Walker, roll up, they're dangerous. Just a 1. Bronson Reed's t-shirt, by the way, on sale tonight only, 50% off if you order $50 or more of merchandise at your local Thick Rick. That's right, you can enjoy a half-price Bronson Reed t-shirt for the purchase of $50 or more in person or online at Thick Rick. It's gonna do the trick. Back in the ring now. Thomas Walker spiked him with that. That was a Frankensteiner, I'm gonna call it. Scott's not here to smack me around. And then a beautiful diving elbow. Oh yeah! Just a 2 though. Bronson Reed, again showing pretty good resilience. I won't say amazing yet, but he is putting on an inspiring performance thus far. Raking the blood back into the eyes so he can sweep him out with that rolling neck breaker. Roll of the dice there from Thomas Walker. Any little advantage he can grab, as you can see the canvas hungrily drinking in all the blood. Diving European uppercut, hooks a leg, and puts him away. Bronson Reed was able to counter or withstand a certain amount of blood loss, but it caught up to him, and that European uppercut was just enough to get that 3. Hard fought retention for Thomas Walker, who you saw had to resort to dirty tactics in order to win that match. Man, if I had access to the cause that were in the industry, because they are auto-generated by the game, meaning that I can't do anything to them, whereas everybody else is somebody that I downloaded and I can literally edit every aspect of, I would pull the fork move out of his offense, but I can't do that. So he cheats to win, and the industry holds on to one of their titles. They might add more gold to their stable as in our next contest. Hang on, as we're now in the second half of the card. Their leader, Hollywood Jack Howard, leader of the industry, takes on GCW heavyweight champion Doc Gallows. Hey, stick around, buddy. We got some good stuff coming up. How does Shinsuke Daniel Bryan strike you? How about Johnny Gargano Penta El Zero M? Those are our main events yet to come. But long before that, our very own Jack Howard faces Doc Gallows for the GCW title. Once again looking to bring more power, prestige, and influence to his stable, the industry. Doc Gallows, forgot this match was taking place at this time in the card, cracked a beer in the back, so he's going to be looking to get back there before that thing warms up. So we're looking at a 10-minute timer. As I said, they're not paid by the hour. Doc likes to work quick. He'll befuddle you, he'll overpower you, or he'll stalemate you, and then he'll drop you with that gallows pole before all the foam's gone. And his Bud Light Lime. Mind you, I would imagine the lime kills the foam. So look for Doc Gallows to start bringing out his heavy artillery early. Get this thing over with. Jack Howard, though, incredible resilience, probably the greatest run as GWA champion in this company's history. One of the franchise players here. Hey, what's going on, Tyler? Nice to see you. One of the franchise players here. So we'll see what he can do. Trying to hit, I think that, that package pile driver early. Oh, pop-up powerbomb there. And he's got both of Owens as finishers. That's interesting. Didn't notice before. Oh, both men now just slugging it out. Thomas Walker gets the better of that. The better condition to the two athletes, but could be a toss-up in the power game. Might give the edge to Doc Gallows, though. Oh, no! Again, I don't know what he calls that, but such an odd submission for the large man to use. Working on your hip flexors, pulling your arms. Real strange one there. I've yet to get a straight answer out of him as to what he calls it. He calls it the heart of Saturday night, whatever the heck that means. Working Doc Gallows to the floor now. That's right. The big LG, don't question it. The big large Doc Gallows. Back in the ring, but Jack Howard just outworking the big man now. Doesn't take much to get Gallows back out in front of this thing, but he's got to he's got to create his own opportunity, build his own momentum. He's got to start somewhere. Might have started with that headbutt. Nice backdrop suplex there. Fall away slam. Starting to put some work in. Takes a breath. Off the ropes goes Howard. Big backdrop, not quite a pop-up power bomb, but what are you going to do? Oh, lariat to the back of the head is what he's going to do. Howard off the ropes, though. Oh, Gallows absorbs that bicycle kick. It's a nice suplex. And drags his man away from the ropes. Not wanting to give up the advantage while he has it. Press, press, press as Doc Gallows with another. Oh, just brutal sounding headbutt. Skull on skull. Oh, and now his beautiful over-the-shoulder rack into the neck breaker. It's his nicest move. Oof. Foot to the face can't feel nice, nor can that short-arm clothesline into a cover. Thought he had dazed him enough, but only a 2. This is Mankind. Oh, turnbuckle powerbomb! Fist drop! Pulls him away from the ropes and back to his feet. Oh, was looking to finish him with a clothesline, but hits a TKO instead. Oh, don't know what he was going for there. Might have been something in the corner, but the timing was off. Follow-away slam from Doc Gallows. Almost out of desperation, just trying to create a little bit of space so he can catch his breath. Off the ropes. Didn't have time to recover for a proper move, but just bodies him down. And it gets hit with a DDT. Both men now feeling the effects. Jack back up first. Eats a TKO from Doc this time. Turnabout is fair play. Howard up but dazed. Gallows pole. 1, 2. Almost did it. He's got to be aware of the temperature of the beer backstage now. We're at 12 minutes plus. If this thing goes 20, he's going to be real pissed. He doesn't like to waste alcohol. It's alcohol abuse. Oh, back to that neck breaker again. Away from the ropes this time. Into the cover. This could do it, too. Oh, Howard up again. What resilience! Doc Gallows hitting the best out of his offense. Hitting his top 5 over and over again. Just bowls the man over. Howard now looking for the advantage. Looking for the way back into this. As it's all Doc Gallows. Trying to finish things while he can. Another TKO from the big man. Counters whatever Howard was going for a number of times. Falls him to the floor. I don't know how wise this is for Gallows. You know he doesn't have much left. It's a get in and get out kind of wrestler. Oh, fall away slam into the corner of the guardrail. Ow, right into the small of the back. Oh, that was devastating. If Gallows can get him back in and pin him, this might do it. But Howard now trying to show no weakness, shaking it off, making it back to the center of the ring first. Oh, eats the big boot. This could do it. Oh, thought he was going to go for the cover there. Oh, just drops him with an elbow. Off the ropes now goes Howard. No, he runs into the ref. Mankind is down, but not out. Remember that now. Oh, it's over, says Jack Howard, as he works his way to the top. Drops the elbow to the ding-dong. I saw that. That was low, ref. And a fist drop to the inner thigh, let's say. Mankind was down and didn't notice that elbow drop to the ding-a-ling. Doesn't look like Doc Ellis is worse for wear, though. Fighting through it like a champion. Uncle Slam. 1, 2, 3. Whoa. What heart. What courage. Testicles of steel out of Doc Gallows as he shrugs off a diving elbow drop to the gonads and hits an Uncle Slam for the win and retains his GCW title. What a contest. Man, when he comes to work, he really comes to work. I think he made it before the beer warmed up. Is that more to your liking there, Marshy Boy? I don't know why I said Marshy Boy. That's overly familiar with me. I'm just feeling good, I guess. All right, match number 6. We're in it now. The Stardom Heavyweight title is on the line. That's right. You're going to hear from a lot of promotions that don't exist anymore because I took their titles and they had nothing. He has been on the losing end of like tag team matches where he's lost like the tag team titles, but has he taken the pin in those matches? I don't think so. By the way, anybody that wants to go back and compile a win-loss record for everybody in the GWA, you are more than welcome to. As much free time as I have in my life, I don't have enough free time to do that. I mean, I'll maintain it if it's started, maybe. Nah, I probably don't have time to do that either. I shouldn't promise what I can't deliver. Anywho, let's see if Cash Wheeler can deliver as he attempts to wrestle the Stardom Championship away from Luchasaurus, who is destined for stardom.
Fight!
Place your bets. Once again, calling it right down the middle. Mick Foley. Mankind. Cash Wheeler. Far from flashy. He's going to wear you down. He's going to beat you down. Putting the fun in fundamentals. Putting that deep bass in basic. It's Cash Wheeler. Luchasaurus now. He's going to want to get that big old tail swinging. That's what he calls his devastating long-legged kicks. If you can rotate around that big old trunk of his. If Luchasaurus in real life worked at 125% speed, I think he'd be a lot more successful. Right now, though, still up in the air if he's able to retain his title tonight. No faction warfare in this one. Just two men slugging it out for the glory of being called the Stardom Champion. It's all about respect. Wearing that title, going to the pay window. Cash Wheeler, as we said, even-handed and level-headed. Not going to get too riled up. Just going to try to beat you down and keep you there. Luchasaurus, more known for explosive bursts of offense than a more consistent strike pattern. See what he can endure and what he will counteract with. Nice roll up there. Pin combos are pretty deadly in the GWA. It is always a smart option to try one. It's like Smoky Mountain Wrestling up in this piece sometimes. Ask David Houston in his first junior title run. Half of his defenses, if not more, won by roll-ups out of nowhere. Luchasaurus now sticking with the power game. Not much on that chokeslam, just kind of pushing him to the mat there. And again. Now he's getting to work with those kicks. Nice flurry of offense there. Oh, and a burning hammer! Good gracious me! Almost puts Cash Wheeler away. That was seemingly out of nowhere. Was that like the meteor crash? What does he call that one? That's amazing. Extinction level event, let's call it that. The ELE. Cash Wheeler, though, seemingly unfazed. I don't know if he's out on his feet and just working from muscle memory. Like if he just thinks he's watching an old NWA tape right now, looking for the tag to Tully. But he is just pressing forward. Oh, big tail whip! After that devastating burning hammer, actually maintaining his hold on the offense up until that Kudo driver, though. Right on the dome. 1, 2. Oh. Closer and closer still for Luchasaurus. Cash Wheeler hoping to fend him off long enough to put him away once and for all. Doesn't take much. He's got to hit. Oh, another tail whip. Everything he connects with could be the last move of the match for Luchasaurus. Slow off those ropes. Nice spinning spinebuster there. Really enforced it. Off the ropes again. Oh, tried another one, but Luchasaurus was ready. Not ready for the drop toe. Oh, lung blower. That's his move. But both men are up at the same time and they're slugging it out. Luchasaurus refusing to go down. Not without a clothesline. What a kick. Big boot to the mush there. Your proud champion trying to defend his belt, but Cash Wheeler doing everything in his power to wrestle that belt away. Another big tail whip there. As we said, he doesn't need much offense. Everything he hits could be the last thing it takes to put Wheeler away. Wheeler knows that as well as I. Oh, trading suplexes now, but no, Wheeler counters. Larry to the back of the head. Drop toe. Oh, big headbutt. Do you know how thick their skulls are? What, that's not racist. That's just a scientific fact. Luchasaurus there, you can see him suck and win if he stops the offensive flurry. Going for it all with that Kudo driver, though. Too tired to make the pin. You can see he's really, really slow in his movement speed now. Cash Wheeler, though, taking his time. Catching his breath. Sticking to his game plan. Just trying to withstand as much offense as he can. Lung blower. Can't capitalize, though. For the second time in the matchup. Off the ropes. Whoa! Standing Spanish fly from Luchasaurus. 2, 3. Got him! Out of nowhere, seemingly. What? What on oath? What on prehistoric flat oath? Wow. Yeah, right? That was an old school finish where he kicked it out right at 3.1. I noticed that too. Jim Duggan, that sucker. Wow, standing Spanish fly. I wonder what Pterodon taught him that. Luchasaurus successfully defends the Stardom Championship. On your way to our double main event. First off, please welcome for the first time in a solely GWA ring, it's Johnny Gargano, fresh off his victory in our promotional battle with the NWA. Earning, in that single match, earning a shot at our junior heavyweight champion, Penta El Zero M. That's right, I updated his name. Did that live as we were watching Dynamite with you, Tex. That was awesome. Right, like literally after I double checked with you guys, like, oh, is he going by this again now? Oh, okay. Off to the ring. Different name. Same devastating competitor you have come to love here in the GWA. Looking to hit that Penta driver, looking to hit that package pile driver, looking to just spike. Johnny wrestling on his little head. All right, Mark, thanks for hanging, buddy. Pleasure as always. Have a good one. Johnny here looking for his first taste of gold. Wore gold on his trunks. Could that be symbolic of how he's leaving this contest? As you can see, Penta was in his blue period when he won the junior title. So he is honoring that by sticking with that garb. Also, I cannot change his outfit, so... Johnny Wrestling is going to want to, I don't know, tear the ring apart, take 45 minutes to hit every move he's ever heard of. All that to say, he has a lot of ways he can hurt you and win this match, so Penta El Zero M must be on his toes. Thanks, Marsh. Appreciate it, buddy. Help yourself to some comp stickers while you're there. Penta, another champion that likes to work within a 10 to 15 minute time frame. That's just something I've noticed, where Doc Ellis will explicitly tell you he wants to get back before the beer's warm. Penta just seems to either wrap up his opponents or get wrapped up himself, let's say, in and around 12 to 15. So let's see if we find ourselves in uncharted territory in about 10 minutes' time. Gargano, I am sure, more than willing and physically capable of hanging in there as long as he has to capture gold here in the GWA. There you see that divorce court. DDT there that he and stablemate Daniel Bryan both use as setups to their respective finishes. Gargano, of course, utilizing the Gargano escape. Oh, back into the ring quickly there. Beautiful Northern Lights. Too close to the ropes there. This is going to drag Penta away here. There it is. Hooking up the Gargano escape.
Give up. Give up. Give up.
Mankind there in perfect position to see if Penta wants to give it up. But he says no. Powerful and painful. Though that hold looks right back to it.
Give up.
Once Gargano knows he can lock it on you, he's going to be relentless with this now. Penta's going to have to come up with a game plan, and soon, to counter that Gargano escape. Oh, big DDT there. Both men up at the same time, but Penta's dazed. Back down with that divorce court DDT. Back into the Gargano escape.
Give up.
As I told you, relentless now.
Give up.
He knows he's got you on the ropes. Metaphorically. Oh, sling blade. Penta looking to turn the tide, and quick. Not much off that sling blade, though, after his arms have been significantly weakened. The Gargano escape attacks both your breathing around the throat and will pull one of your shoulders straight out of socket. Penta off the ropes. Beautiful dive to the floor. It's on the line for Penta El Zero M, and he knows it. Gorilla press slam into the announce table. Clothesline on the floor now. No man's land down here. Penta doing everything to fight back into this one. Suplex now. Super kick. Champion feeling it. Oh, he felt the sole of Gargano's boot there with a super kick of his own. Oh, leg sweep. Worked so well for Aaron Stevens in his contest last month in the NWA matches. Aaron Stevens undefeated against GWA competitors. That Mongolian karate. Whoop! Oh my gosh! I don't know what to call that, but it looks amazing! Oh, and it almost got the pin! Oh, snake eyes on the ropes from Gargano. I guess that's usually the thing where he spears the guy into the ropes. That's a nice substitute. Off the ropes, sling blade from Penta. Got him up, looking to put him down. Suplex from the champ. A little winded are both men, but Penta's up in a jiff. Looking for something definitive to put away Gargano. Gargano counters with the Northern Lights. Got him! Surprised Penta with the Northern Lights, and would you look at the time, 12 minutes deep. We have a new GWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Penta there, surprised. Surprised with a quick and perfectly executed Northern Lights suplex. And just like that, we've got a new Johnny Junior Champion. Johnny Junior Division has arrived. Still reeling from that. And guess what? That means that the Dragon Dojo now... Hang on, let me look at this. Going into this match, the Dragon Dojo has control of now the GWA Junior title, the GWA Heavyweight title, pending, of course, the outcome of the matchup that will follow, and the MLW Champion. 3 of the 4 members holding gold currently in the GWA. Interesting way to start the year for the Dragon Dojo. I'm sure Daniel Bryan and company will be thrilled. Daniel Bryan obviously focused on his coming GWA title defense against Shinsuke Nakamura. Nakamura earned this by obliterating... Oh geez, I don't even know who it was. Johnny Gargano beat Nick Aldis at the NWA event. Shinsuke beat... Oh, he whooped on Eddie Kingston to earn this title shot in that promotional battle with the NWA. So to me, that is a very significant win and more than earns him a chance at this gold. Daniel Bryan was cool with it. Shinsuke was obviously cool with it when he was back from surfing. Let's get ourselves down to the ring for tonight's main event. Daniel Bryan, leader of the Dragon Dojo and your reigning GWA Heavyweight Champion, puts his belt on the line in his first defense, maybe second defense, of his current reign against Shinsuke Nakamura. Once again, for the final time tonight, the man in charge, Mankind! Daniel Bryan with his, I believe, his WrestleMania 30 attire. Looking like an absolute boss in there against Nakamura. Gonna want to avoid the Kinshasa elbow. Conversely, Nakamura, oof, beautiful hook kick there. Nakamura gonna want to avoid that running knee. Gonna want to avoid the S-lock, just like Daniel Bryan is gonna want to avoid one of Shinsuke's deceptively varied and various submission holds, as he has a bit of an MMA background of his own. He'll surprise you with a King of Strong style. European uppercut from Daniel Bryan. Just 2 men exchanging. Oh man! Early pin attempt there, but too close to the ropes. I was going to say both men exchanging more preliminary holds and maneuvers as they look to gain a more decided advantage. And now they're just going kick for kick to the chest. And Nakamura is going to win that 9 times out of 10. Well, I don't know though. I may have called that a little early. Daniel Bryan is your champion, and there's nothing he likes more than kicks in bunches. Kinshasa! Just like that! 2! Oh! Wow! That was almost over in a heartbeat from Shinsuke. Saw his opportunity and almost kneed Daniel Bryan's head off. champion reeling. Nakamura pressing his advantage. Knee to the back of the head. Bryan's got to have an answer for Nakamura. This is going to be over in a hurry. Rapid fire kicks there. Another European uppercut. Fells the challenger. Dragon screw leg whip. Nakamura up first though. Daniel Bryan at a huge disadvantage trying to shake those cobwebs loose after that Kinshasa early in the contest. Oh, big clothesline. Nakamura trying to work that head and neck area now. Knows he's got the champion dazed or worse.
One.
Backslide there. Just gets a one. Underhook belly to belly from Daniel Bryan. We've seen that countless times. No one better at using their size and leverage to their advantage than our current champion. Beautiful exploder there. Nakamura, he can beat you on the ground. He can stand up with you. Failing that, he might just toss you around a bit, including out of the ring. So you can catch a breather, and we can say a word about our sponsor, the Thick Rick. Working the arm there. Exploded into the corner. Danny Bryan, as you know, is going to work that arm so he can break it. Oh, man! Backdrop driver! Small package from Daniel Bryan, though! Just a two. Out of desperation there. You can see him scrambling. Luckily, gets off a series of kicks, buys himself some time. Daniel Bryan's got to get back in this thing, and quickly. Whoa! Big dragon! Dragon suplex with an amazing bridge there. Axe kick to the back of the head, though. What are you doing? Oh, another spin kick to the back of the head. He could have knocked him out. He may have knocked him out. No, reverse into a small package. Sorry, a roll-up, a victory roll, any sort of roll, a jelly roll. Ah. Just 2.9. Oh, like the Richter scale when that Death Valley driver landed.
10 minutes gone.
And another one. Oh, two in a row. Center of the ring now. Shinsuke taking a moment to breathe. Just having his way with the champion now. Things are decidedly going Shinsuke's way. For the time being, Daniel Bryan trying to get something going, working on those arms again. There's that single arm DDT. Uses that as a setup. Uses that as a setup for the S-lock. Mankind in a good position. Shinsuke able to break the hold. Shinsuke looking for that one knockout blow. Back to the S-lock goes Bryan. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. He's won countless matches with that one. But Nakamura once again able to escape. Trading kicks again. Last time Nakamura got the better of this. Oh, jumping spin kick. Definitely puts the champion on his back there. Manages to take Nakamura down. With the European, though, get a bit of a breather. Daniel Bryan again working his way slowly back into this match. Diving headbutt. Into the cover. 1, 2. Just 2. Oh, big knee. Oh, mistimed that. Nakamura took an awkward bounce off the ropes, and Daniel Bryan able to stop his own momentum there. Couldn't do much with the follow-up, though, as he gets whipped across the ring, into the corner, into the Tree of Woe, and a boot to the midsection from Nakamura, who's starting to get a little winded. Northern Lights into the ropes. You saw Shinsuke's legs hit there. Right into the turnbuckle. Rolls him over. Dead center of the ring. Suplex countered. Back into the corner again. Axe kick to the back of the head. Goes Shinsuke. Smart strategy. Back to that head and neck. Oh, but Daniel Bryan. Divorce court DDT into the S-lock. Center of the ring. Mankind right there to hear Shinsuke Nakamura say, "I quit." Daniel Bryan retains with the S-lock in your main event. What a contest. Wow. Did not overstay its welcome. And the crowd loved it. Holy moly. Yikes, that's a plus 90 for eight matches, and then we had a perfect match here. Woo. 91. total. That's amazing. For 8 matches, that's really good. Woo! Gargano is our new junior champ! Woo! Daichi's the new MLW champ! Whoa! 46,000 people! Hot diggity dang! Okay, John Cena is your WWE champion. Nick Jackson is the AEW Junior Champion now. Pete Dunne won the NXT Junior Championship. I guess that's the 205 Live belt. Yeah, and we made about 2 mil on that one. Go big or go home, and we went big and we went home with a lot of money. GCW is bankrupt! Yeah, I wonder why. It's almost as though their main champion, or their main championship was taken away from them like a year ago and they never recovered. What? WWE is now showing interest in us. Are they? Finally on your radar, huh? New Japan also interested in working with us. The big boys are starting to take notice. MLW, not one of the big boys, but still taking notice. Whew! Osborne? Who would be Osborne? I don't know anyone named... What's a wrestler named Osborne? In America. Let's go look, see who that is. Wait a minute. Samoa Joe and Naomichi Marufuji. That'll bring extra people because they're feuding. Oh my god, this is amazing. All right, I'll give Marufuji a title shot at whatever belt Joe has. No problem. Yikes. Maru. I wonder if I should do this in Japan. Versus Joe. I wonder if I can get 10,000 people in Japan if I headline with Samoa Joe versus Naomichi Marufuji. I wonder. Okay, made note of that. Let's go find out who this Osborne person is, and then we're going to wrap it up for today. Well, obviously first we're going to do our training center maintenance. As we do. Look at that. 100 grand expenses every month now, and we haven't even run a show yet. Isn't that wild? You start this game with $200,000 total, I think. Or maybe $500,000. It's certainly not much. But like, that's our expenses before anything. That's like just getting us in the door. How do we do merchandise-wise? Ooh! Didn't quite sell all 5,000 photo sets, but that also means we can't make any more. All right, buddy. All right, Dork. Thanks for hanging, buddy. I'm gonna do my wrap-up soon anyway. I can't make any more unless these are either sold out or disposed of. Or sold, yeah, they're either sold or disposed of. I'm gonna let them roll for 1 more month and let them just get disposed of. I mean, that's not the smartest thing to do because it's kind of wasting money, but I also don't want to waste any more production money. I'll just make other stuff around it, I guess. So that's all fine. I just want to look at offer contract, North America, Shane Mercer. Who the heck was Osborne then? The Iron Demon. Oh, these must be people from like GCW. Hang on. Who's this Osborne person of which you speak? No, I don't have a last name. I can't really... Keep going. Oh, there it is. Who the heck is Kit Osborne? Is that another... That's another made-up person. Oh, okay. That's another, let's say it's a Fire Pro Wrestling original then. Yeah, because you can see they're perfectly Kings Road. Okay. So that is 100% a made-up person. Is Kit Osborne. Right? Like, I certainly... Doesn't ring any bells to me. And here at the bottom, I've noticed now are... These are the GCW people. I don't know why Nick Gage is considered a junior, but that's hilarious to me. I might offer Nick Gage a contract. That would be hilarious. But we're going to worry about that next time around. For now, I'm just going to save this real quick. And then put my notepad, like I literally am holding a notepad right now, so let me just put that away real quick. And then maybe frame myself up. More or less. And let's hit this button right here. There we go. Well, that's going to be all for me for today, so I'd like to wish everyone out there chill vibes and for the moment non-contact high fives. If you find yourself in possession of a plethora of positive energy, please share it if you can spare it. And don't forget about your old pal, the Silent G, Rad Gnarly, saying so long for now. I'm going to be back Friday night to continue our adventures breaking the fourth wall in one shot. But until then, TTFN. let's find ourselves. I don't have anybody to raid. It's a late one tonight, as it normally is. So I just want to thank everybody once again for watching. If you happen to come back and see me next time, happy to have you. If this is the only time you're going to spend with me, happy to have had you for the time we spent together. And hope the rest of your day is as good as mine was. All right, I'm going to hit my fancy little stop button, and we're going to put this puppy to bed. Wishing y'all a safe one out there. Oh, by the way, if you have to go outside, please wear a mask. Thank you. Thank you and good night.